what I go... Well, Andy, we've been in the loan business here, boy, for 2 hours now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great name we got for the company, too, Andy. The Super Friendly, Courteous, Convenient Neighborhood Personal Loan Company of America.
Oh, yeah. That sure is a long name to have printed on the door, though, ain't it?
Yeah, the painter managed to get it all on, though. The only trouble is when you open the door, half of America stays on the door jamb.
Yeah, well, I sure hope that we get a...
Wait a minute. Come in.
I saw your sign. Is this the Super Friendly Loan Company, friend?
Yeah, friend. And I is Friendly Lyndon Stevens, and this here is Easy Payment Brown.
Fine. I'd like to borrow $300.
Yeah. Now, of course, we'll have to have some information first.
Information?
Yeah, sir. We got to know if you smooches or not.
Don't pay no attention to Easy Payment here, Mother. He new in the business. Sit down here now. Tell me this first. What is your name?
Name? Longshot Harrison.
Yeah, pleased to meet you, Miss Longshot. And your address?
I live in an apartment at 437 East 169th Street.
437. Excuse me for protruding, mister, but ain't that practical in the East River?
Well, now that you mention it, the first 3 floors are a little damp.
Oh, yeah. Natural, yeah.
Yeah, so now tell me this. What did you want the money for?
I want the money to make a down payment on a little rose-covered cottage in the country for my dear old mother.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, that's a legitimate reason. Now, our interest rates are 2%.
2%? Is that by the year or by the month?
By the hour.
Well, that's high, but I'll only need it for a week.
Yeah, so, well, get out the money, Andy. Yeah. Mister, you can sign right here.
Very well.
All right, there on the dotted line, right over them dots. That's it. Full name there.
There you are.
And here you is, $300.
Thank you.
Now, remember now, you're going to return the $300 plus interest and carrying charges a week from today.
Very well. See you then.
Mm-hmm. Well, Andy, we got our first customer, boy.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something makes me uneasy about lending money to a man that wears blue suede shoes and an orange polo coat.
Good evening. This is your Rexall family druggist, one of the 10,000 independent druggists who have made the word Rexall part of our own store names. We've done that because we recommend and sell Rexall drug products. One item many customers request right after Thanksgiving is the Andelafil reducing plan. This plan is not just one reducing aid, but a complete and scientific method of removing excess weight safely and surely. You get a complete kit containing an inspiring menu and reducing book, protective daily vitamins, and the Delafil appetite reducing wafers. And now there are 2 Andelafil reducing plans, a plan for men, a plan for women. So if your doctor says your excess weight is not organically caused, ask for the Andelafil reducing plan. Available exclusively at Rexall drugstores.
Come on in, Brother Andy. Sit down.
Yeah, say, the week is up. This is the day that Mr. Harrison is coming in to repay his loan.
Oh, yeah, Andy, with the interest and carrying charges and everything, we're going to make a clear profit of about $150 on the boy.
Oh, yeah. You know, we is a couple of smart guys, you know it?
Yeah.
You think the man is coming in soon, King?
Oh, sure, Andy. It don't matter what time he gets here. The longer he keep the money, the more interest he going to owe us.
He is, huh?
Oh, yeah, Andy. Suppose he got hit by an automobile or something. While he's laying up there in the fracture ward, the interest is compounding in our favor.
Yeah, well, if the fella gonna have to suffer, it's nice to know he's suffering in our behalf, ain't it?
Oh, we got a great racket here, boy. One of the greatest I've never seen.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll just sit here and wait for him to come in and pay the money. We's in the money. Do-do-de-o-do. I wonder what's keeping him, Kingfish.
Well, Andy, him and his sweet old mama is probably watering the roses around the vine-covered cottage.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for him to finish watering them flowers, I think I'll go in the back room and get myself a cold drink or something. You call me if he comes in, will you, Kingfish?
Yeah. How you like that, Andy? Getting nervous about that, Mr. Harrison. Come to think of it, that boy is slapping an awful lot of water on them roses. I wonder if, hello, Super Friendly Loan Company.
Hello, this is Longshot Harrison.
Oh, hello, Mr. Harrison. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You better get over here with the money, because the late charges is mounting up on you.
Well, I'm very sorry, but I'm not going to be able to pay back that loan. I'm stone broke.
You broke?
Yeah.
Well, that's just too bad, because we're going to have to foreclose on the collateral.
Sorry, but I don't have any collateral.
Wait a minute, sir. What about that rose-covered cottage in the country that you're going to make the down payment on?
That cottage ran out of the money at Belmont. So long. Hello. Holy mackerel. I done loaned the money to a deadbeat. Me of all people. Oh, me, this is like a rattlesnake getting fanged by a cobra. I gotta get out here before Andy finds out what done happened.
Hey, Kingfish, did that Mr. Longshot get here with the money yet?
No, he ain't, Andy. No, he ain't.
Oh, yeah, boy, it's sure costing him a lot of money staying away like this, ain't it?
Yeah, costing him a lot of money, Andy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the poor boob don't know we're sitting here compounding the interest on him, do we?
I was just thinking here, Mr. President, with the business like we got here, ain't no use tying up all this manpower sitting around waiting here.
Well, what you mean, Mr. Chairman?
Well, instead of both of us sitting around waiting for Mr. Harrison, why, we could divide the waiting in shifts.
Shifts?
Yeah, Mr. President, suppose you take the first shift.
Well, fine. How long must I wait here?
Well, we'll operate on regular 8-hour day. 5 o'clock now. You just sit here till 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'll come back as chairman of the board and take over from then on, you see.
Well, wait a minute. Well, you mean I gotta sit here all night?
Well, that's the law, Andy. We gotta be open 24 hours a day. A loan company and an all-night bean rib both come under the clause of the Constitution, you see.
Well, if that's the law, okay.
Well, so long, Andy. See you later.
Well, wait a minute. Just a minute, Kingfish. Come here. Suppose while I'm waiting here, somebody else comes in to make a loan. What'd I do?
Well, I tell you, Mr. President, there's 38 cents in the desk drawer there. Just make the best deal you can, boy.
Oh, me, it's 1:45 in the morning here. That Kingfish show is late getting back to take over the next shift. And I wonder what happened to that Mr. Longshot. He's going to ruin them roses with all that water. Come in. Is that you, Mr. Oh, hi, Amos. Hi.
Well, Andy, I was going home in my taxi cab when I see the light on in the lodge hall. What are you doing up here at 2 o'clock in the morning by yourself?
Well, me and the Kingfish is running a loan company, and I got to sit here all night under the baked bean amendment.
Well, I don't know what kind of business you was running, Andy, but it don't seem right as you sitting here all night do it.
Oh, no, Amos, this is great for the business. We loaned a fella $300. And the longer it takes to pay back the money, the more interest we're going to charge. You know, I was figuring here, if he never comes in and pays us back, we're going to be millionaires.
You loaned the fella $300, huh? And you were still waiting for him to come in and pay you back?
Yeah, that's right. The Kingfish say he's coming back and take over the next shift, but he ain't showed up neither. And
if you ask me, there's something fishy here. You better get a hold of that Kingfish and find out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to get a hold of him the first thing in the morning.
Yeah, well, I'll drive you on home now, son. Come on.
No, Amos. I'm going to sit you another couple hours. Maybe that Mr. Longshot and his mama done lost their sprinkling can.
Yeah.
This channel is currently offline for essential maintenance and will be back as soon as possible. Please check back soon.
But I'll take care of it somehow, though.
Huh. And another thing, Andy Brown called you up this morning. I don't know what he's mad at you about, but he said if you didn't get right down to the lodge hall, he was going to beat up on you through the next 2 shifts.
Well, I better get right on down there, then.
But, George, you ain't had your breakfast yet, and I got a nice beefsteak for you.
Well, never mind cooking it. Just give me the beefsteak raw. I'm going to need it later for my eye, I think.
This is Harlow Wilcox with a time-saving Christmas shopping tip. Look for the Rexall Christmas color ad in this week's Life, Look, Collier's, Saturday Evening Post, and the Current Country Gentleman. You can do your Christmas shopping in advance and save with this big 2-page ad that gives you 39 full-color illustrations and more than 70 gift ideas for men and women, boys and girls. You'll find dolls and drums and charming toys for children, Caranome colognes and beautiful gift sets for women, popular Stag toiletries in smart gift packages for men. You'll find chocolates for the family, stationery, leather billfolds, toys and treats and Yuletide treasures that will save you trouble, time, and money. Thanks to Rexall druggists everywhere, you can plan your Christmas shopping in the uncrowded comfort of your own living room with the Rexall Christmas color ad in the Current Life, Look, Collier's, Saturday Evening Post, and Country Gentleman.
Well, good morning, Brother Ender.
Don't good morning me, Kingfish. You realize I've been sitting here all night waiting for that Mr. Longshot Harrison to come in with the money?
Well, Mr. President, I got something to tell you.
Uh-oh, something gone wrong, ain't they?
Well, you is heard the old expression that money brings a fella nothing but sadness. And you is never happy till you get rid of it.
Yeah, I has heard that.
Well, sit down, son, and have a good laugh for yourself.
Kingfish, something has done happened to my $300, ain't it?
Well, and as chairman of the board to the president of the company, we has been wiped out by one of the unforeseen hazards of the loan business.
What's that?
A lame horse on a muddy track. That's what
Now, wait a minute, Kingfish. You just talked me into this. Now, either you give me my money back or I'm going to beat up on you.
Now, wait a minute, sir.
No, sir. I'm going to punch you so hard your stomach's going to go one way and your sacroiliac the other, I'll tell you that.
Now, Andy, you wouldn't hit a sick man, a man with hydrophobia.
What are you talking about? Only dogs get hydrophobia.
Well, there you is. You lay a hand on me and I'll get you for cruelty to animals.
Kingfish, I'm going to start punching.
Now, look, Andy, it ain't no use resorting to no fisticuffrey here. I is sort of a way to get your money back from that Mr. Harrison.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, Andy, we is running a legitimate loan company, and the man done frauded us. Now, the thing for us to do is to get our lawyer, Algonquin J. Calhoun, go down to the courthouse and swear out a warrant for the man's arrest.
Yeah, you know something? You was right. Yes, sir. We is in the right this time.
Yeah, Andy, every time before we been in court, somebody done drug us down there.
Ah.
This time we is in the right. Gonna give us a chance to see how the other half lives. That's what's gonna happen.
Now, just relax, boys. The judge say he gonna see us in his chambers in a few minutes.
Yeah, well, you think we gonna get the money back, Calhoun?
Yeah, and I hope it don't take too much time, because I'm getting the courthouse shakes already.
Now, just take it easy, boys. Don't worry about nothing. When we get in there with that judge, I'm gonna get some action. I'm gonna wave my finger in his face like this. I'm gonna stamp my feet. I'm gonna holler, and I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna pound my fist, and I'm gonna jump up and down.
Calhoun, what happened?
Pick me up, boys. I done over-rehearsed myself here.
Now, watch it there, Calhoun. You know, you got too much jurisprudence there for your backbone to handle.
Don't worry about me. I'm going to be all over that judge.
Good morning. I'm Judge Clarkson. Did you wish to see me about something?
Does we wish to see you? We is here for action, not talk. We is citizens. We is taxpayers. The time has come to rally round the cause, to gather round the feet of justice, to plant the seed of humanity in the breasts of men everywhere.
I is George Stevens, and this here is Andy Brown.
Oh, I see. You two want to have this other man committed.
No, Your Honor. He ain't no maniac. This here is our lawyer.
Andy, let me do the talking here.
Yeah, okay.
Your Honor, look at these two men standing there. Look at the pitiful expressions on their faces, the mournful expressions in their eyes, and the sad, beaten stoop to their bodies. Your Honor, ain't they a mess?
Tell me, just what is all this about?
Your Honor, somebody done frauded us out of $300, and we wants to have them arrested.
I see. Well, just how did this happen?
Well, you see, Your Honor, they was running a loan company.
Uh-huh. Well, has your client's license to operate this loan company been approved by the state?
Your Honor, we ain't got no license.
No. Mr. Calhoun, do you mean to say you're representing men here who are operating a loan company without a license?
Well, I
Don't you realize that's a direct violation of the law?
Well,
Stevens and Brown, what are you trying to pull here?
Yeah, you heard the judge. What are you trying to pull here, you folks?
Wait a minute. We didn't know we were supposed to have a license.
No, all we done was loan the fellow $300 a week ago.
Yeah, and he was supposed to come back yesterday and pay us $450.
Good heavens. That's 50% interest. The legal rate in this state is 10%.
Yeah, sir, we used the legal rate, only we used it 5 times, that's all.
Counselor, do you realize your clients are guilty of usury?
You don't have to tell me the law, Your Honor. I know what they is guilty of. And on top of that, if you file a bill of particulars, you can get them for grand theft.
Wait a minute,
Shut up before me and the judge throw you 2 loan sharks in the clink.
Your Honor, may I ask you one question here?
Yes. What is it?
Your Honor, would you give us permission to drop this whole mess before our lawyer starts booking us into the death house?
Well, if you want to drop the charges, that's perfectly all right with me.
Yeah, well, so long, Your Honor.
Yeah, but don't neither one of you crooks leave town. We might want to get you on that usury rap.
So, Andy, you done got your money back from the Kingfish, huh?
Yes, Amos, he done pawned that gold watch the brothers give him for 25 years of loyal service, and he paid me back.
Yeah, well, this is something. The Kingfish deciding to go in the loan business so he could pay off the loan company that was hounding him.
Yeah, well, I guess he just ain't had as much experience collecting money as they has.
Yeah, well, at least you got your money back, Andy, and I hope you don't let it get away from you again.
No, sir, Amos. I done put it in my sock. And I don't change them enough for temptation to get much of a crack at me.
The stupidest thing I ever heard you do, losing $300 trying to open a loan company.
Yeah, of all the crazy things you ever pulled, egghead.
Well, I was just trying to get the money so we wouldn't lose our furniture.
We're going to lose it anyway, George, because this is the day the collector said he was coming back. He's probably...
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, me, that's him now. And here goes our furniture.
Yeah, well, I better talk to him. Maybe I can find out how he runs the loan company so successfully. Oh, it's you, Mr. Longshot Harrison. Oh, so you come back to pay me the loan after all.
No, I came up to give you a receipt for $300. You see, I posed as Longshot Harrison to get the money you owed my finance company on your furniture.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now, here is your Rexall family druggist.
Naturally, we all want to enjoy the holiday season to the fullest. Yet these are the very weeks when many of my customers are troubled with a nasal congestion caused by winter colds. For effective relief, I recommend the antibiotic nose drops nasothricin. This new Rexall formula provides two-way relief. First, nasothricin quickly reduces congestion, opens up a stuffy nose, so to speak. Second, the antibiotic tyrothricin in this formula inhibits many bacteria. So if a cold in the nose threatens to hinder your holiday enjoyment, I suggest you get a bottle of Rexall nasothricin. That's spelled Nasothricin. Nasothricin comes complete with dropper at Rexall drugstores everywhere.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, rely on your Rexall family druggist. And when you visit him, would you be kind enough to tell him that Amos and Andy sent you? Thank you and good night.
See you next Sunday.
Boys and girls, many Rexall druggists are running a special contest for you right now with a beautiful Schwinn bicycle as grand prize. See if the Rexall druggist in your neighborhood is planning a boy and girl contest. You may win one of the big prizes. Be sure to be with us at the same time next Sunday when your Rexall druggist will again present the Amos and Andy Show, transcribed and directed by Cliff Howell. Stay tuned for the Bing Crosby program, which follows immediately over most of these same stations.
This is the CBS Radio Network.
We had a party last night. It's one of the places in a worse shape. You know how it is. You leave things overnight, takes twice as long to put them right. A bit like forgetting to watch your weight. Still, I watch mine every morning with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast. Fruit juice, black coffee or tea with lemon, a big bowl of Special K, a little milk and sugar, less than 250 calories the lot. The Weight Watchers breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. The tasty way to help you stay trim. We had a party last night. It's one of the places in a worse shape. You know how it is. You leave things overnight, takes twice as long to put them right. A bit like forgetting to watch your weight. Still, I watch mine every morning with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast. Fruit juice, black coffee or tea with lemon, a big bowl of Special K, a little milk and sugar, less than 250 calories the lot. The Weight Watchers breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. The tasty way to help you stay trim.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
Yes, it's for you. It's your dinner. It's called Cupboard Love. Cupboard Love's different. Comes in a packet, not a tin. See this foil pouch? Keeps it moist and squeezy. That's right. It's a new kind of cat food. Moist. It's good for you. Like it?
New Cupboard Love. What the well-cared-for cat has for dinner.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Let every go signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. The Signal Oil Program. Signal Oil brings you another strange tale by the Whistler. Tonight, the story of a man who gambled with life and of the tale the dead man told.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, many secrets hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Before the Whistler brings you tonight's story, I want to pass along to you a few of the enthusiastic comments coming in from men in uniform to whom Signal Oil Company has been sending thousands of the exciting battleship games called Salvo, S-A-L-V-O. Lieutenant Commander Hartung, commanding the USS Bladen, writes, Signal's generous gift of Salvo games is of inestimable recreational value and will do much for the morale of this ship's personnel. And Commander A.L. Mayer of the USS Haskell writes, the crew of this vessel deeply appreciates Signal's kindness. Salvo games provide much pleasure during leisure hours. Well, friends, because of the popularity of this great game for two persons, Signal Oil Company thought you, too, would enjoy playing Salvo. So, in addition to those going to the armed forces, Signal has been able to get a limited number to be given away by neighborhood Signal gasoline dealers. A Salvo game is yours for the asking. But I'd suggest getting yours tomorrow, sure, because folks over here are sure to go for Salvo in just as big a way as men overseas are going for the Salvo games Signal Oil Company is sending them. And now, the Whistler.
A driving rain slants down outside the Golden Pheasant nightclub. It drenches the streets, but it doesn't seem to dampen the gaiety of the crowd inside. Yes, it's a gay crowd, happy and carefree, which just goes to prove once again that all that glitters is not gold. A couple detach themselves, make the short dash from door to curb and climb into a car. They seem far from carefree.
I can't understand it. It's only 11 o'clock. How come you're tired already?
Oh, I'm not tired. Just want to go home.
Okay, so we're going home.
Darling,
What?
don't be angry with me.
Oh, I'm not. How can I be angry with you? Sandra...
You're so sweet. So understanding.
Well, I don't understand this. We were going to have fun tonight, going on to Sammy's place after the Golden Pheasant, make a night of it.
You were going to. Those were your plans.
Well?
Those weren't my plans. And you know, sweetheart, that we always do what I want to do.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. You know, sweetheart, that I can make you do anything I want you to do. Can't I?
Is that so? Well... Yeah, I guess you can. You little mink.
That's better.
So I take you home. When we could be having a good time. But what I want to know is why.
All right, I'll tell you. Because I'm afraid of Arthur. I'm afraid he might get home ahead of us.
Look, baby, I told you your husband is at the office. I left him there myself at 6 o'clock. He said he'd probably be there all night, or most of it, going over the books. This is inventory time. Very convenient, huh?
Yes, very convenient for us. By the way, Bert, didn't you say you wanted to stop at the office on the way home?
Yeah, I'm going to Richmond tomorrow morning. I might as well pick up my papers and things tonight. Thanks for reminding me. What would I do without you?
Oh, you've gotten along pretty well.
But I'm not going to get along forever without you. Sandra, when are you going to quit Arthur? When are you going to make the break?
Oh, let's not worry about that just yet. Maybe something will happen to make things easier.
But this has been going on now for months. I'm not going to wait forever.
You'll wait, darling. Just be patient.
How can you be so calm?
Oh, here's the office, dear. Turn in.
Oh, okay. Sandra, you're a wonderful woman. A remarkable woman.
Yes, Bert Williams, Sandra's a remarkable woman. So remarkable that you're risking everything to be near her. Your friendship for Arthur, her husband. Your business partnership with him. Your reputation. None of them matter if you can just persuade Sandra to leave Arthur for you. But it's going to take a little more time, it seems.
I'll just be a minute.
I'm coming with you.
But Sandra...
You're not going to leave me out here in the rain on this dark street alone?
No, but listen, Sandra. Arthur's up there. He might hear us and come out.
Oh, he won't see me, I'll promise you.
Oh, all right, then. Come on.
He might as well find out now as later anyway, mightn't he, Bert? That might be the best way, just get it over with. So you walk up, not being especially careful about the footsteps. Down the hall, into your office. Get the papers. Back past his office. Across that patch of light on the floor, coming through his closed door.
That's funny.
What?
Listen. Not a sound.
Well, he wouldn't be talking to himself.
No, but maybe he's already gone and forgotten to turn out the light.
Arthur and waste electricity? Not Arthur.
That's silly, my part. Maybe you better stick your head in your seat. I'll stand back out of sight. He'll never know.
But
You might as well. Besides, you think it was funny you didn't stop and say goodnight.
Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, just a minute. Hi there, you old workhorse. What are you up to? Well, he must have fallen asleep. Arthur, this is a fine way to act. Come on, wake... Arthur. Arthur.
Bert?
Sandra, stay out of here.
What's the matter? Something wrong?
Sandra, go backstage.
Something the matter with Arthur? Why is he lying there with his head on the desk? What? Oh! Arthur!
Sandra, be calm. I don't know what happened, but...
He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, he's dead, all right. Bullet right through his temple.
Oh, no! Why did he do a thing like that?
I don't know. It does look like suicide.
Oh, Arthur!
There now, Sandra. Sit down. Try to keep calm.
Oh, Bert. I was through with him. I was going to leave him, but I could have wished him dead.
Of course not, darling. I know that. Now, just take it easy.
I can't believe he committed suicide. Why?
Well, maybe he left a note. They usually do. Let's see. There is something on the desk. Here. Here, look. It's addressed to me.
You?
Yeah. Dear Bert, this will probably be a shock to you, but believe me, it's best. Business is bad, but that's only part of it. You'll be able to carry on with me out of the way. Just one thing. Look after Sandra for me, will you? Goodbye, Art.
How could he do such a thing?
I can't tell from this whether he knew or not. What does this mean? You'll be able to carry on with me out of the way.
I don't know unless... Of course, he meant the insurance.
Insurance?
Yes. Didn't you two have some kind of partnership insurance?
Yes, that's right, of course. We took it out when we first started in business. If one of us died, the other got $100,000.
Yes, that's what he meant. Business was bad, but if he died, you'd get $100,000 to help with the business.
Only Sandra... Oh, what a fool. He made a terrible mistake.
Why?
I won't get any 100,000. I won't get a cent.
Well, why not?
Because there's a suicide clause in the insurance. It's paid for any natural or accidental death, but not for suicide. Suicide voids the insurance.
It was all for nothing. He did it all for nothing. Oh,
Yes, he was a fool even in death.
Bert, how can you talk like that?
Why not, Sandra? He stood between me and what I wanted most in the world, you. Now there's nothing standing between us. We can be married, live the life we've wanted together. But I haven't a cent outside the business.
Don't worry, we'll think of a way. It's ironic, you know. Only we had that 100,000.
Yeah, we might have, too, if only he hadn't made it so obviously suicide.
You don't suppose...
Suppose what?
It is suicide, isn't it? It couldn't have been...
Murder? Good Lord, Sandra, who could have murdered him?
I don't know, but a robber, somebody.
No. Of course it's suicide. There's the note, obviously a suicide note.
Of course, naturally. If there hadn't been a note, it might have looked like murder.
Sandra, listen, if there was no note, if the police didn't find a note, it might look like murder to them.
What do you mean?
And if they called it murder, the insurance company would pay the 100,000.
You're not thinking.
Why not? What difference would it make to him? He must have intended that I get the insurance money. Well, why should I be robbed of it just because he forgot something?
Bert, it's not right.
Why not? It's what he wanted. We're just carrying out the wishes of the dead. It's nobody else's business.
But you're forgetting if it looks like murder, then it is somebody else's business. The police. They'd have to find the murderer.
Which they couldn't do. Because there is no murderer.
But they might accuse even you.
Me? Yes, I hadn't thought of that.
A gun. Whose gun is that? I didn't know Art had a gun.
He didn't. Oh, good Lord, that's my gun. He must have taken it out of my desk.
Your gun? But then there was sensitive.
Yes, unless... Wait a minute. Would they?
It would have your fingerprints on it.
Naturally, it's my gun. And it has his on it, too, because he used it.
That would prove it was suicide.
Yes, unless we wiped them off. And put mine back on. The murderer would wipe his off anyway. But it would be natural for mine to be there.
Yes, that's right, of course. But they still might say you killed him for the insurance.
They might say that, but... Look, Sandra, I have a perfect alibi. I was with you. We've been at the Golden Pheasant all evening since 7:30. Plenty of people saw us there.
Now, wait a minute, please. Think a minute more. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you now.
Darling, don't worry. It's simple. They couldn't possibly convict me, even if they did decide I did it. Now, don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. Just wipe the prints off with my scarf. Then grip the gun there. Wipe it again, but not too well, so some of my prints will be left on. Now I drop it carelessly on the floor. Now the note. Just touch a match to it. There goes the evidence. Just a pile of ashes in the ashtray.
Couldn't they get to the destroying evidence?
Not if they don't know it ever existed, and how can they? Only you and I know.
But if they find the ashes in the ashtray, won't they examine them or something?
But they won't find them. Because now we dump the ashtray out the window and scatter the ashes to the four winds. There, that does it. Now we're all set.
Oh, darling, I hope so. I'm scared.
Don't be, baby. It'll be simple. Just leave it to me. And you better cry a little more, so you'll be properly tear-stained when the police get here.
Police?
Sure. That's the next step. Hello, operator. Get me the police station. Yes, the homicide division.
Well, Bert, you're skating on thin ice, don't you think? Making the police believe that Arthur's suicide is murder and possibly making them think you did it. That's a dangerous game you're playing. But now that it's done, the police seem to fall for your trick. At the coroner's inquest, they're eyeing you with suspicion. Your testimony to the coroner doesn't help much.
No, I definitely don't think it's suicide. He wasn't the type to commit suicide. He had no reason to that I know of.
Then perhaps he had enemies who might have wanted to put him out of the way.
No, not that I know of.
The coroner seems satisfied with your testimony. Then Sandra answers the question.
Yes, Mr. Williams and I spent the entire evening at the Golden Pheasant nightclub.
And your husband didn't come along?
He said he had some work to do. We dropped in at 11 to pick him up. That's when we found him.
Did your husband ever speak of taking his life? Was he despondent?
Oh, no. Never.
Mrs. Albers, do you think your husband committed suicide?
I feel sure that if he were to do such a thing, he would at least have left me a note. Some explanation. But he didn't. Therefore, I can't believe he took his own life.
That went over big, didn't it, Bert? That practically clinched it. They can't call it suicide now. Sandra convinced them. But just to add another link, there's the police officer to add his testimony.
The bullet entered the right temple on a 250-degree angle. That is, slightly from the rear and moving forward. Powder burns on the skin indicated that the gun was not held directly to the head, but several inches from it, perhaps 3 or 4.
In your estimation, Captain, could it have been possible for the dead man to have fired the fatal shot himself?
Well, yes, possible, but it would have been an awkward position. If he had shot himself, it would seem more logical for him to have placed the muzzle directly against his temple.
Oh. And in your opinion, the gun was probably fired by someone else. Someone who came up from behind him, perhaps.
Well, that would only be an opinion. It might not have been. It could have been either.
Well, Bert, there's a break for you. A break you hadn't counted on. Arthur was very obliging. You can see him right now, deciding to hold the gun away from his head. No doubt he wanted to avoid unnecessary unpleasantness. He was so fastidious. Well, offer up a few thanks, Bert, because that did it. The coroner's jury has reached its verdict.
The jury finds the deceased, Arthur Albers, met death at the hands of a person or persons unknown.
You are listening to the Signal Oil program. Let every go signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline.
Well, Bert Williams, you pulled it off, didn't you? The coroner's jury called it murder by person or persons unknown. Oh, there'll be an investigation, but you're not worried about that. You'll be able to prove that you didn't do it. But now you've fixed it so that you can get that $100,000. Go ahead. Go on down to the insurance company and collect it.
Yes, naturally, Mr. Williams, you want the insurance benefit. It's rather customary to give us a little time to investigate a case like this, in which there seems to be some question of doubt.
But I need the money right away. The business, you see.
Yes, of course. I understand that. But, you see, in case it were later proved that Mr. Albert's death was by suicide, then we'd not be able to pay it.
I know that, but the coroner's jury has already said that it was murder. Unless I'm very much mistaken, that makes it legal.
Yes, unless we could prove otherwise.
You mean you'll investigate further on your own?
Yes, of course. We're required to do so.
But you're also required to pay me, since it's officially called murder, at least until you prove otherwise?
Yes.
Then I'll take that chance. And pay you back if I'm wrong and it is suicide.
There's only one thing about that, Mr. Williams. By taking the money now, I warn you, you might be laying yourself open to suspicion of fraud in case it turned out to be suicide.
fraud.
Yeah, oh, now, please don't misunderstand her. I'm not accusing you of anything. I only warn you that the courts might view your action as suspicious. I'm suggesting that it might be better to wait, let the decision be final before you collect your benefits.
I'll take the chance. I want the money now.
Very well, Mr. Williams. As you wish.
Yes, you're sure of yourself now, aren't you, Bert? Very sure. And why not? You've deposited that certified check for $100,000 in your bank. And they can't touch you. So you go to Sandra to tell her the good news.
Now, baby, we can get out. Maybe in a week or two when it's all blown over. Head for Mexico or Florida, anywhere you say.
Sounds wonderful, darling. I'd like to start out right now.
So would I. We better let things cool off a little first. The insurance company might smell a rat if we pulled out too quickly.
The insurance company has nothing to do with me. I could leave right now. Rest after the strain of the funeral, you know.
Without me, now, none of that. From now on, it's us together.
It's a fallacy, you know, that two can live as cheaply as one. That 100,000 would go a lot farther for just one of us.
Sandra, I don't understand you. Naturally, you're going to share it with me. I don't care anything about the money except for what I can do for you.
Oh, really, darling? Well, that's very nice. Because, you see, I've decided that I'll just take it all. So if you don't mind, you might write me a check or make out a bank draft or something.
Sandra, what is this, a joke?
No joke, I assure you, dear. I'm very attached to money. And the thought of that 100,000 thrills me, so I'd rather not have it piecemeal like a housewife's allowance. I want it now.
But Lord, Sandra, do you realize what you're saying? You're telling me it's the money you want, not me.
Well, you might put it that way.
Are you trying to tell me that all this time I've meant no more to you than that?
Oh, it's been fun, darling.
Fun? Sandra, you can't mean that.
I'm afraid I do, Bert, so there's not much need for any further talk. Just transfer the 100,000 to my account tomorrow morning, and we'll call everything even.
Even? What fantastic notion makes you think I'd give you the money now?
It's far from fantastic. I have a notion you wouldn't like for me to tell the insurance company and the police that you perpetrated a fraud. That Arthur really did commit suicide. And you destroyed the evidence.
You wouldn't dare tell them. They wouldn't believe you in the first place. How could you prove it?
There's a little slip of paper I have. Just a note. A note from Arthur. It came registered mail the day after he died. You might call it a suicide note.
No.
Yes. Isn't it logical that he'd write one to his wife as well as to his business partner?
I never thought of that.
No, darling, you didn't, did you? But it turned out very nicely for me. Now, when you transfer the money to my account and bring me the bank book, I'll do you a favor. I'll burn this little note like you burned the other one.
Okay. You win, Sandra.
That's a good boy. I'll expect you then about 10 in the morning.
Well, Bert, that's what you might call poetic justice. Well, poetic anyway. You really got taken, didn't you? But there's nothing to be done about it. She had you on a spot. And so you'll have to go down, transfer that 100,000 to her account, and bring her the deposit slip. You watch her burn the note and destroy the ashes, and now you're even.
Thanks, darling.
Someday, Sandra, you'll pay for this. Someday you'll get what you deserve.
Perhaps, who knows? But in the meantime, I'll be so comfortable. Thanks to you.
Yes, she rubbed it in, didn't she, Bert? And you go back to your apartment smarting under her words. But you don't have too much time to think about it, Bert. Because there's a man from the DA's office waiting for you when you get there. And he takes you downtown to talk to the boss.
Just a couple of questions I want to ask you, Mr. Williams. Just to clear up a few points.
All right, anything I can do.
First, a minor point. Did either you or Mrs. Albers smoke while you were in Albers' office before the police arrived?
No. No, I'm sure we didn't.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, you say you were with Mrs. Albers all evening.
Yes, we went to the Golden Pheasant nightclub for dinner and dancing.
What time did you arrive there?
Well, rather early, about 7:30, I'd say.
And where were you before that?
Well, I was at the office till about 6. Then I went to my apartment to dress, I suppose. I can't really remember.
Mrs. Albers was not with you then?
No, I picked her up about 7:15. Why?
Well, you see, Mr. Williams, the autopsy proves that Albers was killed between 6 and 7.
Oh, I thought...
You thought what?
I thought it was probably later than that.
Is that so? No, it was definitely between 6 and 7, or just a short time after you say you left the office. And you were not with Mrs. Albers until 7:30. An hour later.
Why, no, I was at the apartment, but... Well, I'm sure I can prove that. The elevator boy would have seen me. And the maid, I have a maid. She testified that I was there.
Mr. Williams, I'm not questioning where you were. You're not under suspicion for Albert's death.
I'm not?
No, of course not. You never were. You see, from the very beginning, we had a pretty clear line on the real murderer.
What do you mean?
The ashtray was the first clue. You see, it was a little strange that a man working late at night hadn't piled up an ashtray full of cigarette butts. The ashtray had been used, but there were no butts left in it. It hadn't been dumped into the wastebasket, so we got a little suspicious. We found that it had been dumped out the window.
Out the window?
Yes. And among the cigarette butts that we found was one especially that interested us. It was smudged with lipstick. This naturally led us to think of a woman.
A woman? Not one...
No, not one of the office employees, because we found that the janitress had cleaned that ashtray about 6. After all but Mr. Albers had left for the day. And you told us that Mrs. Albers didn't smoke when you two came in later that night.
Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm. That meant that there was a woman there about the time Albers died. So we began looking around, and we got the main clue from the dead man's lips.
From the...
Yes. You might almost say he told us. You see, on his lip was a smudge of lipstick. That told us that indeed there had been a woman there, and she had been someone known intimately enough to kiss him, and incidentally to stand behind him without arousing his suspicion. From where she placed the gun to his head and fired.
But that might have been his wife's lipstick.
Yes, it might, mightn't it?
But, I mean, it could have been there all day, ever since she kissed him goodbye that morning.
It's possible, but not probable. He'd have seen it and wiped it off, or it would have worn off. But anyway, the next clue pointed in the same direction. Your prints on the gun had been smudged with some kind of fabric, not a handkerchief. We decided it could have been gloves worn by the murderer. Not leather gloves, but cloth gloves like a woman wears. Now, what woman might know where you kept your gun, be in the habit of kissing Albers, and so on? Only one, since Albers was the kind of a man he was. His wife.
You mean you're charging Sandra with the murder?
Yes. You clinched it with what you just told me.
What do you mean?
You told me the truth. That you didn't pick Sandra Albers up until 7:15. She slipped. She told me you picked her up shortly after 6. At exactly the time she was killing her husband.
No, she didn't do it. You're making a terrible mistake. I know she didn't do it.
How do you know, Mr. Williams?
Because Arthur Albers committed suicide.
Oh, come now, Williams.
He did. There was a note, a suicide note.
What happened to it?
I burned it. I burned it so it would look like murder and I'd get the insurance money.
Mr. Williams, I know how you feel about Mrs. Albers, and I know you're trying to protect her. But I warn you, she's not worth lying for. She's going to be prosecuted for the murder of her husband, and she's going to be convicted. Nothing you say can help her.
The Whistler will revise this strange ending of this tale in just a moment. Meanwhile, I'd like to tell you about Roy Jacobson, for 13 years a signal gasoline dealer in Berkeley, California. What with repairing tires, relining brakes, replacing mufflers, and other jobs to keep aging cars on the road, Jacobson is a busy man. While I was waiting for him, a customer who had just had his brakes relined commented, "I've been having my car serviced at Jacobson's signal station for 13 years, and I have yet to hear a customer squawk. I know I can depend on his work because he's so conscientious." Conscientious. That word, friends, characterizes the kind of service you'll find in signal gasoline stations from Canada to Mexico. And the reason for their conscientious, thorough service is that every signal dealer is in business for himself. Most of them for many years, like Roy Jacobson. Naturally, they want to serve you so well, you'll be their permanent customer. Well, with Uncle Sam predicting that 1 car in every 12 will go off the road this year, such service can be mighty important. That's why so many drivers these days are switching to those friendly signal gasoline dealers who make a permanent business of helping cars go farther. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, the district attorney was right. He did convict Sandra Albers for the murder of her husband. All through the trial, Bert Williams kept trying to explain the clues they brought in, kept protesting Sandra's innocence. But it was no use. Nobody believed him. And when she died, something happened to him. He said he'd murdered her, that ghosts haunted him, that he heard her calling to him. His friends decided his mind had snapped and they had him put away. Too bad. No need for it at all. No. Because what Bert didn't know was that Sandra really had killed her husband. Yes, the district attorney was right. And Bert, who had started out to make it look like he had committed a murder he hadn't, ended up in a madhouse because he thought he had committed one that he hadn't. Funny, isn't it?
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, the Signal Oil program will bring you another strange tale by the Whistler. The Signal Oil program is broadcast for your entertainment by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline and motor oil, and by your neighborhood Signal Oil dealer, who is at your service daily to keep your car running for the duration. The Signal Oil program, produced and directed by George W. Allen, with story by John Dunkel and music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Bill Pennell speaking for your friends, the Signal Oil Company, and suggesting once again that you let every go signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, it's the new Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. Brought to you by the Jell-O family of desserts.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O puddings.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O tapioca puddings. Yes, sirree.
And now Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper. Two people who live together and like it. As we look in on the Coopers tonight, they've settled down for a quiet evening at home. Liz has discovered an intelligence quiz in a magazine, but she's having trouble getting George's attention because he is lost in a gripping, blood-curdling murder mystery.
George. George. Oh. Kick off! Bang, bang, bang!
They got me, Liz.
Oh, stop clutching your heart. Nobody shot you.
Oh, what's the big idea?
Well, now maybe you'll listen to me. Look, there's a quiz in this magazine we should take.
Oh, wait a few minutes. I'm almost finished with this murder mystery.
Put it down, George. I'll tell you who committed the murder.
Don't tell me.
But it'll save time.
Liz!
All the time I thought it was the gardener, and then it turned out
now
to be...
Now stop that, Liz.
All right, I won't tell you.
Thank you.
I bet you don't even suspect the butler.
Did the butler do it?
As long as you ask me, yes. Well, you didn't have to throw the book in the fireplace.
Oh, what's the difference? You ruined it for me.
I wonder how they got that title. The Man with the Square Eyeballs.
I don't know.
If that...
book wasn't the man with the square eyeballs.
Oh, wasn't?
No, that was the mummy's tummy.
Oh.
Did the butler commit that murder, too?
I don't know. I didn't read that one.
Oh, fine. And how'd you know there was a butler?
There always is. Well, now that you don't have anything to read, George, let's take the family quiz, huh?
What's that?
Well, every month they have a quiz in this magazine with questions for every member of the family. Father, mother, brother, and little sister.
Well, that lets me out. They don't have any for Grandpa.
Come on, George. I'll ask you the father question.
All right.
Here's your first question. What is the name for the chemical formula H2SO4?
H2SO4.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I had that in chemistry class.
Shall I tell you?
No. H2SO4. I have it right on the end of my tongue.
Well, spit it out. It's sulfuric acid.
Oh, I knew it all the time.
Oh, sure. Well, that's one question wrong. The next question is, what does it say on the lid of a United States mailbox?
No, that's easy. United States Mail.
No.
Last pickup 5 minutes ago?
No.
All right. What does it say on the lid?
It says pull down.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
You got one more, Father. For what was Ma Ferguson noted?
Ma Ferguson? I ought to know that. Oh, I give up. What was Ma Ferguson noted for?
Carved legs and a cane seat.
What?
That's the answer to another question. Sorry. Here it is. Ma Ferguson was the first woman governor of Texas. You aren't very smart, are you?
Well, you're pretty clever with all the answers in front of you. Give me that magazine and I'll ask you some questions.
Okay.
Now, first question. What is the poop deck of a ship?
You don't think I know that, do you? That is the deck where the sailors rest when they're pooped.
No, Liz. It's a raised deck on the stern of the vessel.
I like my answer better.
Well, never mind. Now, question 2. Does sound travel faster or slower in water than it does in air?
That's a very good question.
Well?
Next question.
All right. Chicle is the main ingredient of chewing gum. Where is the largest deposit located?
Under theater seats.
Oh, you're doing great.
Well, I guess the questions for Mother are just too hard for me. Try me on the ones for little sister.
I just did.
Oh. You know something? We're stupid, and we ought to do something about it.
I'll get a gun. 2 bullets, 1 for each of us. It'll be better that way.
Oh, now stop that, George. I was never more serious. Dr. Guilfoyle, who made up this quiz, says if your score is under 50, you should improve yourself.
Well, what was our score?
-5.
I'll go get the gun.
George, you may be contented to live in the mental rut, but I'm not. I want to make you proud of me.
I don't want to be proud of you. I want you just the way you are.
Oh.
Now, what's the matter?
You don't have to be so obvious. You think I'm beautiful but dumb.
I do not. I didn't say you were beautiful. Oh, I don't know what I mean.
I'm going to send for Dr. Guilfoyle's book on how to improve yourself.
Oh, forget it, Liz. That's just a racket. They write a hard quiz just so they can sell a book.
Is that so?
Sure.
Well, look at the people who recommend this book. Truman and Goldwyn.
Oh, yeah? What are their first names?
Harry and Sam.
Harry Truman and Sam Goldwyn?
Oh, Sam Truman and Harry Goldwyn.
I might have known. Well, just forget Dr. Guilfoyle and his book, Liz.
Are you satisfied to stay stupid?
Yep.
Oh, George.
Mrs. Cooper, you've had your nose in that book all day. What's so fascinating?
Oh, it's a wonderful book called Improve Yourself by Dr. Guilfoyle.
Oh, my first husband, Clarence, used to read that book.
Listen to this. The human mind is like a delicate flower.
Well, Clarence must have read that part. He was always potted.
Oh, Katie. Now, Dr. Guilfoyle has 3 wonderful rules to help you impress people and make them think you're well informed.
What are they?
Learn 10 new words a day, be a good listener, and have one subject down cold so you can always steer the conversation around to it.
You know, that makes sense.
I've learned my 10 new words for today, and I put them in a sentence.
What is it?
By assiduous application, I have promulgated a plethora of altruistic ubiquity and lugubrious perspicacity.
I hope you're not going to say that in mixed company.
Oh, Katie, you're so perspicacity.
I am.
Hello?
Hello, Liz. What's new?
Well, dear, by assiduous application, I have promulgated a plethora of altruistic ubiquity and lugubrious perspicacity.
Sorry, wrong number.
Oh, no. George, wait a minute. It's me.
You?
Yes.
What's with all these big words?
Oh, I just thought I'd improve my vocabulary as sort of a hobby. You know, an avocado.
That's avocation.
Oh. Well, what'd you call me about, dear?
Well, I just want to know if it's all right to bring someone home to dinner.
Why, certainly. How important is he, George? Sirloin, T-bone, meatloaf, or hash?
Strictly sirloin.
Okay.
His name is Barton, and he's in charge of those new open foreign meetings in the auditorium every week.
What do you want from him, free tickets?
No. If I can get him to choose me as one of the speakers on the first meeting, it'll impress Mr. Atterbury, and I might get a raise out of it.
Oh, George, that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I'll do everything I can to help.
Good.
He'll think you have the brightest, most educatedest, culturedest wife in town.
Now, look, Liz, just be your own sweet, natural self. Don't go out on a limb and try to prove to him how bright you are.
Oh, don't worry, George. I'll surprise you. Is there anything else you'd like me to have tonight?
Yes.
What?
Laryngitis. Well, see you later, dear. Goodbye.
Goodbye. How do you like that? George wants me to keep quiet. He's afraid I'll make a fool of myself. Well, I'll show him. Hand me that encyclopedia, Katie. I'm going to try Dr. Guilfoyle's system of being well informed on one subject and swinging the conversation around to it.
Here. What subject are you going to choose?
No, I don't know yet.
Well, what did you study in college?
Men. But that won't do. Oh, well, one subject is as good as another. I'll just close my eyes, and whatever page I open to, that's my subject. There. The subject I'm going to study is... Oh, dear. Well, I said I'd do it, and I'm going through with it.
What's the subject, Mrs. Cooper?
Beekeeping.
George is bringing Mr. Barton home to dinner with an eye to being invited to be one of the speakers on his forum. Liz is all set to surprise them with her new 3-point intellectual program. Use big words, be a good listener, and be well prepared on one subject. In Liz's case, the subject is bees. Well, unaware of all this, George is innocently walking up to the door with Mr. Barton.
Well, this is our little house, Mr. Barton.
Yes, very nice, very nice. I'm anxious to meet your wife, Mr. Cooper.
Oh, you'll like her. Liz is a swell gal. No brainstorm, but a real pal.
Good. It'll be refreshing to meet a woman who doesn't think she knows everything. In the work I'm in, all I meet all day long are intellectual females.
Oh, then you'll love Liz. Liz, honey, we're here.
Oh, good evening, darling.
This is Mr. Barton, Liz. My wife, Mr. Barton.
Well, I've certainly been looking forward to meeting you, Mrs. Cooper.
The plethora is all mine.
Yes.
What did you do today, Liz?
Oh, the usual hypothetical altruisms.
Shall we all go into the living room?
Yes, that'll be very nice. Lovely place you have here, Cooper.
Oh, well, it really isn't much.
No, but it has a nice feeling of claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia?
Liz, how about a drink before dinner, Mr. Barton?
Now, there's a fine idea.
Yes, George, get Mr. Barton a libation. Oh, and if you're hungry, there's a dish of unicorns on the table.
Thanks. I never touch them. The horns stick in my teeth.
Oh, she's kidding. Great kidder, Liz. She's really just an old-fashioned girl.
It sounds like she's had too many old-fashions.
Come on, Liz. Help me get Mr. Barton his libation.
Well, George, you certainly can carry one.
Come on.
We'll be right back, Mr. Barton. Diversify yourself. Ouch! Well, you didn't have to yank me off the floor, George.
What's the matter with you? What's with all those big words?
How do you like it? It's a new me.
Well, try to remember where you threw the old one and go get it.
But, George, I'm just being intellectualistic.
Oh, is that what it is? Well, Barton doesn't like intellectualistic women. You're ruining my chances.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, let's go back in and promise me no more big words.
I promise, George.
Good.
No more big words.
Yeah, now, come on. Here's your drink, Mr. Barton.
Oh, thank you.
Well, as long as you're about to start your forum programs, I think a toast is in order.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. I'll propose it.
No big words.
Don't worry. Gentlemen, a toast. Here's to one of nature's greatest beings.
Well...
The queen bee.
I beg your pardon.
I don't get the point, Liz.
Oh, that's just it. The poor queen bee goes through life without even a little stinger to protect herself.
Listen, you little stinger. Haven't you forgotten something? Mr. Barton's forum.
Well, I'm for 'em, too. You know, there's nothing as fascinating as bees. Those little creatures have a society that is...
Liz, why don't you go fix yourself a cyanide and soda? Mr. Barton and I want to talk about other things.
Well, go right ahead, George.
Thank you. Mr. Barton, I understand your group is going to sponsor a Shakespearean company this spring.
That's right, if we can get the appropriation from the city council. They're a little reluctant, but I think we can egg them on.
Oh, speaking of that, Mr. Barton, did you know that the queen bee lays 3,000 eggs a day?
Bully for the queen bee.
Now, about this group of yours. I'm crazy about Shakespeare.
Oh, so am I. To be or not to be?
Pardon us a moment, Mr. Barton. Liz, I'd like to see you in the hall.
Ow! Let go of my ear.
Now, where'd you get this crazy idea?
None of your beeswax.
What are you trying to do? You're acting like an idiot.
Not according to Dr. Guilfoyle. Oh.
Ah, so that's it. You bought the book after all.
I just wanted to make you proud of me, George. I thought after you saw how I'd improved
We'll
myself...
discuss it later. Now, behave yourself.
All right. I'll just listen attentively and agree with everything he says. Is that all right?
Yes. Now, come on.
All right.
Well, now, Mr. Barton, where were we?
We were discussing the love life of the queen bee.
Oh, well, tell us more of your plans for the city.
Well, we want to make our city a cultural center.
I see.
And to do this, my office is a regular beehive of activity. In order to succeed, we need the support of every public-minded citizen.
Oh, Mr. Barton, you're so right.
You think so?
Well, I just can't tell you how much I agree with you.
Really? Well, that's very nice of you.
It isn't a question of being nice. Everything you said is exactly how I feel. Only you put it so perfectly.
Why, Mrs. Cooper, I had no idea you were so well versed on this subject.
Now, along the lines you were following, Mr. Barton...
Please. Now, what were you saying, Mrs. Cooper?
Well, I was merely waiting to hear more about your fascinating project.
Yes. Well, in addition to the Shakespearean group, we're going to agitate for playgrounds with swimming pools, tennis courts, and free art lessons for the youngsters.
Oh, you're so right.
Cooper, you didn't tell me your wife was such a stimulating conversationalist.
Well,
It's a pleasure to meet a woman who has something to say. Mrs. Cooper, I especially like your idea about free art lessons for the youngsters.
Oh, it was nothing.
Oh, no, it was a flash of inspiration. You're a very clever woman.
Oh, you're so right.
Oh, brother. Look, Mr. Barton, that particular idea is one I've had for a long time. Now, why
do you keep interrupting, Cooper? You're just making a pest of yourself.
Oh, you're so right.
As a matter of fact, Mrs. Cooper, I have a favor to ask of you. Our first forum meeting is this Saturday night. Will you do me the honor of being a speaker on the panel?
Why, Mr. Barton, you just know I will.
Oh, thank you. And with you on the stand, I have a feeling the evening will be one I'll never forget.
Oh, you're so right.
George, you've done nothing but grumble for the past 2 days.
Well, I wonder why. I bring Barton home, and he ends up asking you to appear on the forum.
You're just jealous.
I am not.
If your eyes get any greener, you can stuff them with pimentos.
Oh, Liz, be serious. You're not going through with this, are you?
Of course I am.
Well, do you know what the subject for discussion is?
Yes. The effect of jet propulsion and supersonic flight on the future of aviation.
Well?
Now, don't worry about me. I've been preparing for the forum all day.
By studying aviation?
By buying a new dress.
But the audience will want to hear about planes and flying. You can't possibly hold their attention.
No? Wait till they see my new dress. It's got a dive bomb neckline.
Now, why don't you let me take your place, Liz? I'm an expert on the subject.
George, you are not an expert on aviation just because you were assistant air raid warden on our block.
That's not what I mean. You'll have to discuss aviation with Colonel Davis, one of the foremost authorities, in front of an audience. Now, you can't just sit there and say,
"Oh, you're so right." I know it. I've been in the public library all afternoon studying up on it. And I have a little speech all memorized.
All right, let's hear it. I'll be Barton. Mrs. Cooper, what do you feel is the future of aviation since the inception of supersonic flight?
Mr. Barton, I'm glad you asked me that. Ladies and gentlemen, the first successful airplane was built by Wilbur and Orville Wright.
Now, there's a scoop.
Be quiet. Wilbur was born in Millville, Indiana in 1867, and Orville was born in Dayton, Ohio in 1871.
That should have the audience on their feet cheering. Now, Liz, you're not really going to talk about the Wright brothers, are you?
Certainly.
But what have they got to do with the subject?
Well, if they hadn't invented the plane, it'd be a lot harder to fly these days. Those boys would be up there hanging on to nothing but a hot jet.
I give up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the town forum will please come to order. There's been a slight change in tonight's program. Colonel Davis, our jet plane expert, will not be with us. He started here from Los Angeles, but he got slightly mixed up in a snowstorm and has just cabled us from Bombay, India. In Colonel Davis's place, we have that famous authority on Alaska, Mr. Scott Campbell. Now, this, of course, will change our subject for tonight's discussion to Alaska.
Oh, brother.
What's that, Mrs. Cooper?
Relative in the audience. Hello, brother.
Yes. Well, on with the forum, and let's see if we can't get a little heated discussion underway. We all know how Mr. Campbell feels on tonight's subject. Mrs. Cooper, how do you feel?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, come, Mrs. Cooper. Start the ball rolling.
All right. Mr. Barton, Mr. Campbell, ladies and gentlemen. In my opinion, the way I feel about this subject is, Wilbur and Orville Wright built the first successful airplane. Wilbur was born in Millville, Indiana.
Mrs. Cooper, pardon me. I think you're still on the old subject.
Oh, you're so right.
The subject is Alaska. Will you continue?
You want me to continue?
Yes.
While Orville was born in Dayton, Ohio.
No! When are you going to get to Alaska?
Let me get the plane invented and I'll fly up there.
I shouldn't have asked a woman up here. Mrs. Cooper, would it be possible for you to continue without mentioning your friends, the Wright brothers?
It certainly would. Friends of Alaska, we must remember that the queen bee lays 3,000 eggs a day.
I knew it! Mr. Campbell, take over.
Yes, thank you. There are 72,000 people living in Alaska, and 20,000 of these are children. What about their education, their future? Who is responsible for these children, Mrs. Cooper?
Do you really want me to answer that?
You wouldn't dare.
Who is responsible for these children, Mrs. Cooper?
Wilbur and Orville Wright.
Liz, what's that noise?
What noise?
Liz, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Are you eating crackers in bed?
Certainly not.
Oh, no? Let's hear you whistle. I thought so.
Well, I was awfully hungry, so I got up and got a snack. What's wrong with that?
Give me those crackers, Liz.
No.
Give me those crackers.
Oh, now you got 'em all over the bed. You're mean.
Right. Now, there. Now, go to sleep. Liz?
What's the matter now?
Give me that apple.
No.
Give me that apple.
Oh.
Now, go to sleep. Are you eating again?
I'm not making any noise.
What are you eating?
I'm not making any noise. Now leave me alone.
Give it to me, Liz.
No.
I'll take it away from you.
You'll be sorry.
Give me that... What was that?
A glass of cold milk. Good night, George.
You have been listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, and based on characters created by Isabel Scott Rohrig. Tonight's program was produced and directed by Jess Oppenheimer, who wrote the script with Madeline Pugh and Bob Carroll Jr. Original music was composed by Marlon Skiles and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. The part of Katie the Maid was played by Ruth Parrott. Lucille Ball will soon be seen in the Paramount picture Sorrowful Jones. Be sure to listen to Lucille Ball in My Favorite Husband next week. Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Honey Monster's hunting for a sticker and swap card, free in every special pack of Sugar Puffs, so he can stick the stickers and swap the animal cards. Honey Monster's got an elephant, and Uggie's got a...
bear.
Sugar Puffs.
With a sticker and a swap card.
Free in every special pack.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive, thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
Dual. Dual for floors. Dual cleans and polishes in one go, because it's a floor cleaner and a polish all in one. Dual 2 and 6.
If you're paying this kind of money for a car, you'd want it to have a touch of style, legroom, 4 doors, and all that. And if this is what you had in mind, you don't even have to pay that kind of money for the new Skoda Super Estelle. Skoda's new Super Estelle puts the man in the street and his dog on the road.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Hi there! Get swinging with the new Yvette nail colors. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting. Just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price.
Shimmer into summer with color at your fingertips. Nail color by Yvette.
Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
Hello, sir. Oh, no, sir. Nothing tastes nicer than Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Lovely, isn't it? And as anyone can see, every bar is chunky.
Magic.
Yeah. That's because there's a glass and a half of full cream milk in every half pound. That's why, sir, nothing tastes nicer than Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Cadbury's Dairy Milk!
Ever been riding on a varnish stick? Read what it means in Meccano magazine. Build yourself a radio-controlled powerboat. Full-size plans are free with Meccano magazine. Packed with model planes, trains and cars. Meccano magazine. Out now, 1 and 6.
They begin with the beans, coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans. When they're making Maxwell House, they take the fresh coffee beans, only fresh coffee beans, to make wonderful Maxwell House. Look inside the jar, it's a rich, fresh brown, 'cause there's coffee pot freshness all the way down.
Yes, there's coffee pot freshness in every cup of Maxwell House.
When you want a drink to cool your thirst, 7-Up's the one to reach for first. For satisfaction, 7-Up, 7-Up, 7-Up drives thirst away.
Dual. Dual for floors. Dual cleans and polishes in one go, because it's a floor cleaner and a polish all in one. Dual, 2 and 6.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Howdy. Chad Remington's the name. Occupation, frontier lawyer. From a little cow town called Dos Rios. Avocation? Well, although I don't go out looking for it, I certainly get a lot of trouble dragged to my doorstep. And I must admit I don't mind too much cleaning it up. You know, out on the frontier, things are pretty new. Pretty rough and ready. And although the land is rich, it sure needs water and plenty of it to keep it going. In fact, in some places, water rights and the control of water is sometimes worth the price of a kingdom. But to show you what I mean, let's take what happened not too far from my hometown in another little saddle stop called, believe it or not, Dry Gulch Springs. Water over in Dry Gulch became very valuable as the price of men's lives. The trouble all started one day when 2 men described in my book as motleys sauntered into the Gilded Cage Cafe and sat down at a table, just as Lulu, the cafe entertainer, was ending a song.
died with his boots on.
Hey, Rick. It's a good thing we wandered in here.
Now, Burke, what do you mean?
That gal, that singer. We can use her.
Well, I sure could.
Look, knothead. I'm talking business. You go over and introduce yourself to Miss Lulu.
Yeah?
Yeah. Then tell her I want to see her. I'll be waiting for both of you up at the shack.
Oh, but boss, if I...
Go on, do as you're told. I ain't got all day. I'll get moving. Now, look, Lulu. I ain't going to waste your time giving you a lot of conversation. You're a good-looking woman, and I can see you got brains.
What am I supposed to do? Thank you?
I'm not making no bones about it. The crowd I represent can use you, and we'll pay for it. Pay good.
Well, you're starting to sound interesting. Who's this, crowd?
It's a company, see? A water company.
Uh-huh.
You see, another outfit's got the franchise to build a dam up here at Dry Gulch.
Yeah.
According to the franchise, they got to finish before the 15th. If they don't, well, my crowd gets the franchise.
What's that got to do with me?
Plenty. When I saw how all those men over at the Gilded Cage went for you, I just got the notion that the construction gang working for the other water company would do the same thing. If you made it your business to see that they quit work.
So that's the way your song goes, huh? You want me to get the men working on the dam to quit. Sort of like the Pied Piper of Hamelin.
In this case, it might be the Pie-Eyed Piper. And you've got the pipes to do it.
Mr. Burke, there's just one teensy little thing you haven't told me yet. What do I get out of this?
Well, let's say 10,000?
Let's say 30,000. That has a nicer ring to it.
What are you trying to do? Pull me up?
Better quit bargaining, Mr. Burke, because I've got an idea this other water company would pay me 50,000 for the information you've just given me.
Why, you little... Has 20,000 got a nice ring to it, too?
Well, it don't ring like the Liberty Bell to me, but... Okay. You just made yourself a deal.
Now you're talking. Hey, Rick, give me a bottle of something and a couple of glasses. Lulu and me are
Don't get nothing. Yet, Rick. This deal's not closed until I got 10% of that 20,000. In cash.
Well, as I said before, that's how it all started. The first that I knew of it, however, was when Jim Underwood, who had the franchise and was building the dam, let out a whoop for help that I heard all the way over to Dos Rios. So I went to Cherokee O'Bannon, who used to be a medicine man and now owns the Dos Rios livery stable, and on the promise of introducing him to Lulu, the beautiful singer, prevailed upon him to provide the horses and ride along with me. A day later, Cherokee and I were closeted with Underwood in the little shack that served as an office on the dam construction job.
And that's about the whole story, Chad. My men are quitting work like there was a plague up here. Say now, if there's some sort of an epidemic, I'm willing to make you a very extra special price on some of my genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil in quantity.
Oh, now, look, O'Bannon, all you're getting out of this trip is an introduction to a red-headed singer named Lulu.
Chad, I've got less than 3 weeks to complete this job. At the rate the work's stopping, it won't be finished for 3 months.
Well, Jim, I'll do what I can, but this is sort of like looking for one particular grain of sand on 50 miles of sea coast.
What are you talking about? I've seen that girl up here myself twice.
Oh, I don't mean finding the girl.
Chad, are you intimating that you intend to cross me up?
No, Cherokee. I'm intimating that the girl's no great problem. The trick's going to be to find the men behind her, the men who are paying her to disrupt the work.
Oh, don't tell me you really mean that, Chad. Who else could there be behind it except this other outfit, the one that tried to get the franchise before I got it?
Well, granting you're right, now I'm not saying that you aren't. Thinking they're behind it and proving they're behind it are two entirely different things.
Yeah, I suppose that's so. Say, I've got an idea, Chad. Why don't you introduce me to the girl, and then when she succumbs to my manly charms, which take no time at all, I'll worm all the facts out of her.
And you're just the kind of worm who'd do it, too.
You don't like my idea.
Well, to be polite about it, no. Now, what we've got to do is...
Yes, sir, Hero. What is it?
You told me to let you know the next time that red-headed gal showed up. Well, she's here now.
Yeah, it's quite nice of her to cooperate this way.
Don't go giving her the credit. I got her up here. Simply proves the efficacy of a man never giving up hope.
Jim, I think we'd better walk out on the job and see what the young lady's up to.
All right, Chad. Let's go.
Well, it was about 100 or so yards from the office to the job itself, and the walk down there gave us a pretty good chance to observe Miss Lulu. I don't mind saying she was well worth observing. I sure couldn't blame the men for gathering around her. Her face was a little hard, but pretty. She was round in just the right places. I don't know if she spoke extemporaneously or not, but she certainly put up a highly convincing argument.
They say the payroll was held up. Of course, they say the payroll was on that coat.
Hey, that gal's right. Why should we go on working if we're not going to be paid?
Hey, listen, man, that's nothing but a bald-faced lie.
Hey, you call me a liar, will you, Underwood? Why, you blast...
Jim, look out! What's the matter with you men, anyhow? You all gone out of your heads? Mr. Underwood says the payroll's going to get here, then you're going to be paid. He's the man who should know.
I don't know who you are, mister, but I agree with you. Mr. Underwood should know. That's the whole trouble with him. He doesn't know anything about what's going on.
And maybe you can explain just how you happen to have advance information on the payroll being stolen. Information of that kind should be interesting only to a sheriff or another water company.
That so? Well, which kind are you? A tin horn sheriff?
Madam, if you'll pardon the formality, permit me to introduce myself, and then I'll introduce you to Mr. Remington. My name
Cherokee, let's skip the social amenities and face a few facts. First, you want to know if I happen to be a sheriff, miss. Would it make any difference to you if I were?
Yeah, it might. I don't think jail would do so bad if I had a good-looking, curly-headed six-footer like you to see that I was locked up every night.
That's her a good one, Chad. She certainly... Oh, I guess it was with that. She was trying to make a fool out of you.
Would that be so hard to do?
Probably not. I'm probably foolish standing here and talking to you about something as ridiculous as this rumor you're spreading around here to stir up trouble.
Rumor my eye. I'm telling you, boys, there'll be no payday for you.
And I'm telling you there will be.
Are you going to take this woman's word for it or believe Mr. Underwood? Now, look, man, you've been on this job 3 months or more, and you've been paid every week, haven't you? All right, then. Go on back to work. And if payday doesn't roll around, remember they got laws in this state to see that a man gets paid. As far as you're concerned, miss, I think it'd be a lot better for you if you started back to town.
All right, Curly. But if you get down to town, look me up. A man who's as persuasive as you are in broad daylight ought to be really something at night. Go on, Curly. What I just told you is no idle rumor.
Chad, I do believe you swept the little lady off her feet.
I'd sure like to sweep her off her feet and put her where she belongs.
In your arms?
No, in jail.
In jail is just where she belongs.
Jim, where'd you say she worked in town? What was the name of that cafe?
Gilded Cage. Why?
Because if you don't mind riding along with us, I'd like very much to go into Dry Gulch. See just what sort of birds actually flutter around inside the Gilded Cage.
Chad, the more I think about it, the more incredible it appears that a young woman of such excellent and satisfying stature would willingly lend herself to so nefarious a scheme as you and Mr. Underwood have outlined. Cherokee, I'm afraid you're confusing what's inside of her with what's outside of her. Indeed I am. And what outside she has.
And that, mister, is your big trouble. You're always confusing your point of view.
I am?
You sure are. When it comes to beverages, you're only interested in pouring them into your own insides. When it comes to the ladies, you switch around and you're interested in...
Billy Blue Blazes, Chad. Underwood's been shot.
Cherokee, come on. Down off that piece of buzzard bait. Well, I saw where that shot came from, and it makes a pretty good aiming point.
Look at them run, the yellow-souled vulture.
Here, Cherokee, give me a hand. Looks as if Underwood's pretty bad hurt. Got to get him to town to the doctor's. Once we get him there, we're going to the Gilded Cage Saloon and tear a few bars out of it. Till we get this thing settled once and for all.
We'll return to the second act of Trouble is His Target, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
Well, as I said, a lot of troubles have dragged to my doorstep, and this one was about the worst yet. First, if Underwood's company lost the franchise and the other crowd got it, they would have had the ranches around Dry Gulch over a barrel. A water barrel, which would probably be worth its weight in gold. Second, although trouble is sort of a specialty with me, woman trouble is something I steer away from. And finally, it must have been a pretty low-down crowd of cutthroats to cold-bloodedly shoot Jim Underwood out of his saddle just because their little cooked-up payroll story had failed. Well, making as good time as we could with a badly wounded man across the saddle, Cherokee and I got Underwood to the doctor's in Dry Gulch and then set out for the Gilded Cage Saloon. It was quite a place. A lot of gilt and fancy paintings, Pharaoh tables, roulette layouts. Oh, it seemed to have everything. Everything, that is, but a sense of decency. Cherokee and I walked in and stood looking around the saloon.
Quite a place, Chad. Quite a place.
Quite a place.
That's quite a bar. Isn't it, Chad, my dear old friend?
Now, look, my dear old friend, don't you dear old friend me. We're in here on business.
And their business is dispensing of beverages. So I say, turnabout is fair play. Let's make a few purchases from their business, and then we'll set out on
Nothing doing, Cherokee. As Jim Underwood almost said, my mind's not on anything but our business. Come on. Say, bartender.
Yes, sir. What'll it be, mister?
Oh, for the time being, just a little information. Who runs this place, and where can I find him?
Dutch Altberg. He's the owner. His office is down there in the back. Anything else? Why,
Cherokee, come on.
Come in.
Yeah, boys. What is it?
You, Dutch Altberg?
I am.
Well, my name's Chad Remington. My friend here and I are looking for a little information.
What's on your minds?
Well, you've got a singer working here, haven't you? A girl by the name of Lulu?
So what?
Well, that doesn't seem to quite answer my question.
What's wrong with you? On the prod for trouble?
Well, I'm in too much trouble now to be on the prod for any more. And...
we want to find out about this Lulu woman.
Well, you're not alone. So do I.
I'm afraid that answer's a little too cryptic for me. Does the girl work here or not?
She did, but not anymore.
Chad, she's flown the coop. Our little pigeon has flown the Gilded Cage.
Cherokee, will you just take a deep breath and simply hold it? Well, what happened? Did you fire her?
Will you fire a gold mine?
Altberg, why is it so difficult to get a direct answer from you?
Look, my friend, I don't hanker after that kind of talk, and I don't like that tone of voice.
I don't care what you like or what you don't like. I'd like a few answers. Unless, of course, you got something to hide.
You are on the prod for trouble, aren't you?
I wasn't when I came in here. But if you think clearing your holster's the kind of answer I'm looking for, go ahead, scratch leather.
You're pretty salty, aren't you?
Just salty enough to skin you and put you away so you won't spoil.
Now look, Altberg, I didn't come in here for an argument, and I still don't want one. So get the hump off your back and behave.
Let me tell you something, mister. Anytime anyone mentions that Lulu's name around me lately, I start seeing red. After all the money I paid her, she walks out, leaves me without even saying so long.
Oh, where'd she go, do you know?
2 Jaspers come in here a few days ago, and one of them went back to her dressing room to talk to her. And I ain't seen her from that time to this.
Who were they? Had you ever seen them before?
Nope, but I'd sure like to see them again.
You mean they were strangers?
Yeah. It looked to me from the way they were dressed like they were railroad men or something.
Railroad men? What do you mean?
Oh, you know, wore laced-up boots and them hats with the narrow brims. You've seen fellas like that, haven't you, hanging around railroads?
Yeah, they sound like construction men. And construction men are the kind who'd want to get hold of that dam.
You mean the new dam up in the hills?
You just bet we do. With a little help from you, Dutch, we may be able to close my case and get your sylph-like soprano back for you. Now, come on, let's sit down and talk this thing over. Well, after Dutch got over having his back up, we found out that Miss Lulu had been, or posed as being, the apple of his eye. He was most anxious to get her back, and on our promise to help him, he told us what he knew. He gave us a fairly accurate description of the 2 men who later turned out to be Burke and his gun-toter, Rick. And with that description to go on, we went over to talk to Mr. Underwood at the doctor's house, where, fortunately, he was resting pretty comfortably.
Chad, from that description, I'd bet my bottom dollar the little one's Burke and the big one is his bodyguard, a fellow they call Rick.
Well, then, though we still have a long way to go, we've proved one point. That the men who employed the girl do work for the crowd that wants to get the franchise away from you.
This is chicanery of the lowest type. Imagine a poor girl like that consorting with villainous characters. Well, Chad, I guess the thing to do now is to tell what little we know to the sheriff.
You do what you want, Jim, but I think you're being a bit premature.
What do you mean?
As far as I can see, there's no possible way of ever proving Burke's connection with the only thing so far which is actually a crime, shooting you.
Well, then, what do you hope to do?
To my way of thinking, the thing to do is to arrange things without Mr. Burke's prior knowledge, so that if he's really the crook in the sand pile, we'll be on hand to catch him in the act.
Arrange things? What kind of things, Chad?
Now, look, Jim, the doctor told us before we came in that you were still a pretty sick gent, and not to talk to you too long. So, now that you've told me the name of Burke's little outfit, and, well, providing you'll give me your blessing, Cherokee and I are going out to arrange this little set of circumstances before it's much, much too late.
Chad, I sure wish you'd let me in on what you're going to do. Shucks, Jim, he hasn't even told me yet, and I'm his landlord.
Well, fellas, here's the way it is. If I told Cherokee he'd waste so much time asking questions, we wouldn't get through till the 15th of next month.
Dirty dig, that.
And if I told you, Jim, well, you might not give me a blessing. And then when Burke put you out of business, I'd have a client who couldn't pay his fee. So, under those circumstances, I think the O'Bannon and I had better be off and running. Well, if I sounded confident, I really wasn't inside. Or maybe I should have been like Cherokee, interested only in the outsides. Well, the idea I had was as loco as anyone had ever had. But knowing that if I turned Cherokee loose in Dry Gulch, he'd find Miss Lulu if she were within 500 miles of the town, I turned him loose, with instructions and with a message.
Lulu, a woman of your fragile beauty needs a man around, a man like me to protect her.
Go on. Tell me more.
Well, a man to protect you. I already told you that, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Sounds like a speech you might have learned.
A speech, you say?
Let it go. Now, as big and handsome as you may be, O'Bannon, the kind of protection a gal like me needs costs money. You got a lot of it loose?
Have I? Why, I'm filthy. Filthy rich, I mean. Rolling the stuff, you know.
Yeah. And where does it come from, honey?
Promise you won't tell a soul?
I promise. Cross my heart.
Well, Chad Remington and I are getting a $10,000 fee from Mr. Underwood for bringing in his last wagon train of supplies for building his dam. Half of that fee belongs to yours truly.
Oh? And when is this wagon train coming in? I mean, when do you collect this money? You big protective man.
That's a secret. But I'll tell you, tonight at 9. Well, where are you going, Lulu, my beloved?
You just wait here for me, honey. I've got to see a friend. And I'll be back soon. Just you wait here.
Well, I'll be a prohibitionist. Chad was right. Little Miss Lulu fell for it.
Little Miss Lulu sure did fall for it. She thought Cherokee was just a big chump, and I'm here to tell you he's far from it. He got away with that bit of acting and made it stick. Now, while Cherokee was playing Mr. Moneybags to Miss Lulu, I was out on the other part of the mission. I rode 20 miles and back and arranged for the wagon train. Everything went as slick as a greased rabbit in an oil well, and just before 9 o'clock, Cherokee, the sheriff of Parsi, and I reined up on a hill looking down on Dry Gulch Valley. The moon was a burnished silver dollar, and in its pathway of painted light we could see the road, the wagon road, all unrolled on the canvas below us.
You see anything, Sheriff? For you, Chad? Road looks deserted to me.
Well, the wagon train will be here on the dot, don't you worry. I do see something in that chaparral down there. From here, it looks like a man called Burke and a dozen gunslammers.
And I do believe there comes the wagon.
Well, in that case, we ought to be hearing a few reports from other sources almost any... All right, Sheriff, Burke's falling for it. Let's get to riding.
That's it, boys. Now let's go get him.
Well, maybe you did get me. But Underwood ain't gonna finish that dam on time and he'll lose the franchise anyhow. Them wagons of his were smashed to bits.
Yes, the wagons were smashed to bits, Burke. But the timbers and stuff destroyed didn't belong to Jim Underwood. They belonged to your crowd.
What? You loco or something?
He's far from loco, Burke, my good man. Only a brilliant genius like Chad Remington would ever have thought of going to your camp and filling the wagons with your supplies.
So sorry, Mr. Burke, but little Miss Lulu was your downfall.
Why, you double-dealing... Oh, Curly, how could you do this to me?
The judge will explain it all to you, Lulu, in due time. And in your case, the due time ought to be about 20 years with a few months off for good behavior. If you know how to behave, good. Okay, Sheriff, they're all yours now on charges all the way from hold-up, concealed weapons, right through the book to attempted fraud by posing like a lady.
Why, you...
Come on, Cherokee, before she falls on my neck and chokes me. So long, fellas.
And Lulu, if you really need a protector, the warden has lots of them. They call them jailers. Get up there, boy. Let's get home.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler and featuring Wade Crosby, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. And now this is Bill Foreman to tell you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
Did you discover what the Earth people eat? They eat a great many of these. They peel them with their metal knives. Boil them for 20 of their minutes. Then they smash them all to bits. They are clearly a most primitive people.
For mash, get smash.
With the Dora, with the Dora. You invented in a very special way. With the Dora, nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up my day.
I've been gardening in white gloves just to prove that dirt can't hide from new Tide. Tide's been intensified to bring you cleanness no other low-priced powder can beat. I'm going to hide these filthy gloves in the pockets of these cords. Too tough a test for a low-priced powder? Not for new Tide. Now for those hidden gloves. How's that for cleanness? Proof that dirt just can't hide from intensified Tide. Try it.
Would you credit it? 50-odd years of baking same old Orvis. Now top brass at Orvis tell me they want an alternative. Still with same wheat germ goodness, but a bit softer like and less crusty. I told them I'm too old to change my ways now. I'll put one at lads onto it. Very nice, young Harold. If you like that sort of thing.
Hovis Handy Look. A new, softer Hovis.
With the Dora, you invented in a very special way. With the Dora, nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up my day.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
The National Broadcasting Company presents, transcribes Sir Laurence Olivier in Theatre Royal.
This is Laurence Olivier. Once again, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a guest from the theater who is going to appear in this week's program. Next week, incidentally, I look forward to taking over the leading roles myself in this series. Today's guest will, I feel sure, be already familiar to you through the many films he has made which have enjoyed success in the United States. I refer to such motion pictures as The Golden Salamander, The Third Man, and perhaps best known of all, Brief Encounter. He is, of course, Trevor Howard. He has chosen to play the role of John Farrington in our play, based on a work by Dostoevsky. It's called The Judgment. Here, then, is Trevor Howard as John Farrington in The Judgment.
My name is John Farrington, Dr. John Farrington. If you care to sit down for a moment or two, I'll tell you a story. It's a fantastic story. You won't believe it. No one ever believes the truth. Would you like to hear it? Very well, then, but I warn you, this isn't an ordinary story, and you can't listen to it in the ordinary way. You have to pay attention, and you'll have to think. Yes, think. That's a surprisingly difficult thing to do. You don't have to believe that either, do you? Well, consider. Do you think as you go about your normal everyday duties? Are you conscious of thinking when you eat, walk, bathe, or dress? No, of course you're not. You perform 90% of all your actions without actually thinking. How do I know? Well, you see, I'm a psychiatrist. I specialize in the study of the brain. My business is thought. I said I was going to tell you a story. Yes, it's a peculiar kind of story. You see, I only know how it begins. I don't know the ending. However, if you'd like to listen, I'll tell you the beginning. Then perhaps you'll tell me the ending.
Good evening, John.
Carol.
Come in. Jim will be down in a minute.
I'm a bit early, I'm afraid.
No, Jim was late. Held up at the office. Come into the living room.
Real wood fire. New curtains, too, I see.
That's most observant of you, John. Most men don't notice things. Changes about the house, I mean. Sit down in the easy chair. You look tired.
I am, a little.
You've been working too hard again.
Yes, I'm afraid I have.
When are you going to take that vacation you've been talking about?
Oh, one day I'll get around to it. There's so much to be done, Carol. So much I want to learn.
Learn? You? Why, you've practically an international reputation now.
I've only scratched the surface, Carol. The brain is a complex thing. We've got...
Oh, no, you don't. You've promised to come over this evening for dinner and to relax. I refuse to talk about your work.
You're quite right, my dear. You always did know what was right for me. Come to think of it, I always talked about my work when we were together. I never got around to talking about you.
That's right. And it wasn't very pleasing to a girl's vanity.
Well, I was very foolish, Carol. I should never have let you marry Jim.
Why, John, don't tell me you've been a secret admirer all these years.
Would that surprise you?
In a way. I've always thought you were married to your work.
I am, but I love you, Carol. I've always loved you.
Hi there, John. Down there. Hey, what is this? Why are you two staring at each other like that?
Oh, nothing, dear. John has just told me something that was a bit of a shock.
Really? Another of your experiments, John? I thought you weren't going to discuss professional matters tonight.
Well, no, I'm sorry, Carol.
How about some wine before dinner?
It's there on the table, dear. I'll serve it.
Yeah, you look a little tired. You're working too hard again?
Yes, Carol mentioned it. I don't suppose you could both be wrong.
How about letting a businessman prescribe for the doctor?
Of course. What's your diagnosis?
Too many clinics, too many patients, too much insanity.
Oh, no, that's not a pleasant word, Jim. We psychiatrists do not recognize what the layman terms insanity. My patients are mentally ill. Mental illness can be cured just the same as physical illness.
I forbid it. I absolutely forbid it. We are not going to talk shop with John tonight. Here's the wine, dear. Hold the glass while I pour.
Thanks.
John?
Thank you.
Oh, John, what's the matter?
I don't know. It's strange. The glass, it slipped from my hand. For a moment, I had no feeling in my fingers. That was the beginning, the first of the incidents. Then other things began to happen, most of them little things, minor slips. I couldn't be sure whether they were noticed or not. People not familiar with psychosis symptoms tend to discount minor changes. They call them idiosyncrasies.
Come in.
Oh, I beg your pardon, nurse, but I seem to have misplaced my treatise on the inner brain. I thought perhaps you might have come across it.
Why, certainly, Doctor. You gave it me to read yesterday.
Oh, of course I did. How stupid of me.
I haven't quite finished it, but if you need it
Oh,
back...
no, that's quite all right. Finish it, by all means.
Thank you. Oh, Doctor.
Yes?
I was a little puzzled by certain statements in the opening paragraph. It seems to me that, well, if what you say is true, then it's almost impossible to determine whether a person is suffering from mental derangement or not.
Yes, that unfortunately is one of my conclusions, but then my work is not finished. There's so much more we must learn. I'm certain the nurse looked at me strangely as I left the room. And then as the days and weeks went by, I was convinced that my little slips were not being ignored. One day in the hospital, I overheard two of my colleagues talking about it.
How's it going, Carl?
Very well, Brad. I heard some fine things about your last operation. They said it was positively brilliant.
Oh, more luck than anything else, I think. I say, by the way, have you seen much of Farrington lately?
No, not much. I run into him around the wards occasionally. Why?
I'm worried about him. He's been acting very strangely. Yesterday we met on the street and had a long chat. Oh, close to half an hour, I should say. This morning I met him in the corridor, and he seemed to have no recollection of the meeting or the conversation.
Really? That doesn't sound too good. He's working too hard. Perhaps we should ask Hobo to have a look at him. In a subtle way, of course.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea. Farrington has a brilliant mind, and sometimes that kind of mind can...
Yes, I know.
Hello, Carey.
Hello, Brad.
I want to have a word with you.
Anything serious?
I hope not. It's about Farrington.
Uh-huh.
I was talking to Carl yesterday. We both agreed that he's not well.
Overwork, eh?
Precisely.
And, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, you're an old friend of his and his senior here in the hospital. If you put it to him, tactfully, of course, that his colleagues can't help noticing these lapses, or perhaps I should say symptoms he mustn't ignore.
And suppose he tells me to go to the devil, when he's perfectly capable of doing that.
Well, in that case, we'll have to talk to Dr. Hobo. But first, have a word with him yourself.
Very well. I'll speak to him today.
After that, there was no longer any doubt in my mind. But I kept on. I was in the middle of a great experiment. I dared not stop now. My treatise, The Inner Brain, created great comment, and the local medical society wished to pay its respects to my work. So they gave me a banquet. I suspected that afterward the doctors would broach the subject of arrest, a short leave of absence. Hobo was there, observing me closely.
Gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you our honored guest, Dr. John Farrington.
Gentlemen, friends and colleagues, I can't begin to tell you how deeply moved I am at this magnificent gesture. We of the medical profession do not seek honor, only knowledge. And all of you here have made contributions to medicine and science. Only the future shall prove just how great those contributions are. As you know, I've chosen the brain. It's a fascinating subject, one that we know so little about. We are like babes in the woods, wandering in a maze of minute, complex circuits, which in their own unknown way cause us to think, to memorize and retain what we've learned, to speak distinctly, walk straight, to balance ourselves on a bicycle or in an airplane. It's not too strange, too difficult to conceive that if but one, just one small part of this complicated machinery ceases to function in the normal way, our entire thought process becomes jumbled and plays tricks on us. For example, if we could only...
What's happening to him? He's breaking everything inside. What are you doing? Stop it! The spider, don't you see? Don't grab him, someone! Let me go! It's the spider! Kill it! Kill it! John, wait! Don't stop him! He's going that way! Farrington, come back, man! What did he say? He said he had to kill a spider, pounding on the table, breaking everything with his bare fists. But there was no spider on the table. No, there wasn't. But how awful!
I ran out of the banquet hall before they could stop me. I didn't take the car. I walked and ran, half stumbled. People stopped and stared at me, but no one approached me. I think they must have been too afraid. Well, finally I was there. I stopped for a moment outside and looked at the house. They were in there, I knew it. Carol and Jim. I smoothed my hair with my hands and tried to compose myself. And slowly I walked up to the door. And for a moment I was struck with panic. Suppose they'd heard. What if one of the doctors had called them from the banquet and warned them? But no. Carol came to the door.
Why, John, I thought you were at the dinner at the...
Yes, I was. May I come in? I must see Jim for a moment. It's urgent.
Why, of course.
Who is it, Carol?
It's John, dear. He wants to see you.
Oh, be right out. Half a minute.
Why, well, sit down, John. You look as white as a sheet.
No, I won't sit down.
Well, what's so important at this hour, John? We don't keep doctor's hours, you know.
John, what are you doing?
In a moment, we continue Theatre Royal with this week's guest, Trevor Howard.
We'd like to preview the fine parade of listening enjoyment tomorrow on NBC. First, though, your host on Father Knows Best reminds you of Sunday's great dramatic entertainment.
This is Robert Young. I've been asked to tell you something about the great new NBC Sunday evening, and nothing could give me more pleasure. It's a big evening, big in drama and big in stars, biggest in rewarding radio listening. I know your family will enjoy real theater on the air as much as mine does. Each Sunday evening over the NBC radio network.
And remember the time changes for these favorite dramatic shows tomorrow. Be sure to listen when screen favorite Jimmy Stewart as fast-shooting Britt Ponsett defends an innocent stranger in a small western town on Six Shooter. Then on NBC Star Playhouse, hear Frederick March as he portrays the whaling master in Herman Melville's classic sea tale, Moby Dick. Later, on Stroke of Fate, hear what might have happened if that famous historical spy Benedict Arnold had succeeded in his plot of treason against America during our early struggle for independence. Then enjoy another comedy session of The Marriage, starring that brilliant husband-wife acting team, Hume Cronin and Jessica Tandy, when the ethics of his profession nearly cause a domestic rift on this delightful family drama series. Then for fine musical entertainment, your host, Lawrence Tibbett, brings you recorded memories of famous and beloved artists of the past and present on Golden Voices, followed by great readings of the world's finest poetry with David Ross as your host on Golden Treasury. Then you'll want to hear the latest 2-hour edition of Weekend, NBC's Sunday newspaper of the air, featuring such notables as Merrill Muller, Earl Wilson, and Earl Godwin with the latest news highlights, Tex McCrary with the outstanding personality of the week, and Jinx Falkenberg with features on home and fashion. So remember, for the tops in your Sunday listening entertainment, stay tuned to NBC.
And now we continue Theatre Royal with this week's guest, Trevor Howard.
Yes, I shot and killed Jim Foster. His wife, Carol, just stood there screaming, and then she fainted. What did I do? Let me see if I can remember. I looked at Jim, lying there crumpled at my feet. He was quite dead. He'd almost have to be with 5 bullets in his heart. I walked over and examined Carol, and her pulse was fast but regular. For a moment, I was afraid the shock might have killed her, too. Then I became conscious of the smoking revolver in my hand.
This channel is currently offline for essential maintenance and will be back as soon as possible. Please check back soon.
Station. They put me in the psychopathic ward. And the humor of it struck me at the time. That I, John Farrington, the eminent psychiatrist, the one man generally recognized as being an authority on psychosis, locked up in the psychopathic ward of the county jail. And then they sent for Dr. Hobo to examine me. And poor old doddering Hobo. He'd been in a class of mine for postgraduate work. He was the county psychiatrist. The knowledge of what he had to do made him nervous, almost afraid.
Sure you'll be all right, Doctor? He's as nuts as a fruit cake, you know?
Yes, I'll be all right, thank you.
Now, just wait outside.
Okay, sir. Hello, Farrington.
Oh, Hobo, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. I don't quite know how to begin. It's all right. They've told me what I did. You have no recollection of your action? None, whatever. Farrington, there's no use speaking about the bush. I'm not half as qualified to diagnose your case as you are yourself. What made you do it?
Well, I don't know. Carol and Jim were my best friends.
Well, something went wrong, of course, up here. Only I knew.
Mrs. Foster tells us that a few weeks ago you told her you were in love with her. You remember that?
Well, yes, I've always been in love with Carol. It's not what you think. I wouldn't kill Jim for her.
Many men have killed for love.
Yes, of course, but they were either premeditated murders or killings born of a sudden passion. In my case...
I'm amazed at your cool analysis of this.
Well, it's just that I'm trying to fathom myself. How could I, a man who's always been as sane as normal as it's possible to be, suddenly... How is Carol? She must hate me.
No, I don't think so. You see, Farrington, everyone's convinced that you're ill, that you didn't know what you were doing. They believe you're dangerous to society and yourself. You might suffer another of these attacks.
Oh, yes, of course. Sibo?
Yes?
Do you think Carol will come to see me?
I'll ask her. It might be good if she did.
Well, yes, I'm sure it would. You see, I must explain to her. I must try to make her understand. Ask her, Sibo. Tell her she needn't be afraid to come. I won't harm her.
I'm quite sure of that, Farrington.
Yes, I'll keep a guard in the room, just in case I should, begin to feel strangely.
You won't feel strangely, Farrington.
Well, how can you be sure?
Intuition. I'm not the psychiatrist you are, but I don't quite agree with everyone's opinion about you.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't believe there's anything wrong with you. You're faking, Farrington. The whole thing's a gigantic plot.
Plot?
You're no more ill than I am.
I wish I could believe you.
I think it's far more important that when you come to trial, the jury believes.
Sibo, the one unknown quantity. The one thing I hadn't counted on. And Sibo, of all people. Oh, he was all right as a doctor. He could take out an appendix and prescribe for backache. But he was a child in psychiatric matters compared to me. Was he going to try to outthink me? His brain against mine? I, who knew more about the working of the human mind than any man alive? Why, I think if I'd tried, really tried, I could have convinced Sibo that he was mentally ill. Nevertheless, he advanced his theory to the district attorney and convinced him that it was worth a try. So they brought me to trial. The witnesses for the state sounded more like the witnesses for the defense.
Your name is Edith Cartwright?
Yes.
You're a nurse at All Saints Hospital?
Yes, I am.
State the type of work you're engaged in.
I handle psychopathic cases.
You know the defendant?
Dr. Farrington, of course. I work with him every day.
In your opinion, is Dr. Farrington a capable psychiatrist?
I would say that he was. He's been badly overworked. His memory began to go back on him several weeks ago. He loaned me his treatise to read, and the following day he came in and asked me if I knew where it was.
Your name, sir?
Dr. Bradley Newmark.
You are on the staff of All Saints Hospital?
I am.
In your opinion, Doctor, did the defendant show signs of mental derangement prior to the night of September 3rd?
In my opinion, Dr. Farrington had worked himself into a psychopathic state and was not responsible for his actions for several weeks prior to the date you mentioned.
But have you any specific examples to give the court?
Several. The first was on an occasion when we met and had a long chat. The next day, Dr. Farrington seemed to have no recollection of it whatsoever.
Following a conversation with Dr. Newmark in which...
This channel is currently offline for essential maintenance and will be back as soon as possible. Please check back soon.
My name's Dr. Henley, Carl Henley. In my opinion, this entire trial is a farce, a travesty on justice. John Farrington's ill, terribly ill. If he weren't, he never could have committed this crime. He should be placed in our finest sanatorium and treated. Any man who has contributed to the field of science as he has...
Yes, thank you, Doctor. But we're not interested in your personal thoughts regarding the defendant. Have you any reason for your professional opinion?
The Medical Society tendered Dr. Farrington a testimonial dinner on the night of September the 3rd. On that occasion, in the middle of his speech, he suddenly began pounding on...
One by one, they paraded past the witness stand. It was a joke to hear them give their expert opinions. Everything was going exactly according to my plan. Finally, it came to Hobo's turn. I took renewed interest in the proceedings. Would they believe Newmark and Henley and Miss Cartwright? Or would Hobo's testimony make them doubt?
You are Dr. Ralph Hobo.
Yes, sir.
You're the psychiatrist employed by the county.
That's right.
You've examined the defendant.
I have.
In your opinion, then, Doctor, what is the condition of John Farrington's mind?
John Farrington is the same as you are.
As sane as you are? Well, that's almost a moot question. By the time the end of the trial was reached, I think most of the jurors, the judge, the lawyers, and a good percentage of the spectators were beginning to doubt their own senses. You see, for weeks they'd heard so much about psychosis hammered into their minds, they began to think about what goes on inside the brain. It can sometimes be dangerous to think too much about the mind. Finally, at great length, the trial was over, and the jury filed back into the box and prepared to render its verdict.
We, the jury, find that the defendant, John Farrington, did shoot and kill James Foster, but cannot be held responsible by reasons of insanity. We recommend that he be confined in a sanatorium until such time
And so here I am now. It's a nice sanatorium, fine doctors. They use many of my own methods. I think they'll consider it a particularly fitting triumph when they find that they've succeeded in curing me with treatments that I've used and discovered. Now remember, I told you I didn't know the ending of the story. I don't know it, because it's only just now going to happen. I'm ready now to gain my freedom. Little by little, just as I planned my actions to convince them of my illness, I've been planning them now to convince them of my full and complete cure. It hasn't been at all bad here. Just a few months of rest, which I badly needed anyway. A small price to pay for killing a man and for getting a wife who couldn't have become mine any other way. Carol should be here at any moment. She's been coming regularly to see me. She doesn't hate me for killing Jim. As a matter of fact, I believe she's beginning to fall in love with me.
Hello, John.
Carol, you look ravishing. You're more beautiful every time I see you.
You're looking better, too, John. Any attacks lately?
No, not in weeks now. Carol.
Yes?
When they tell me that I'm all right again, do you suppose you could find it in your heart? Oh, it's so difficult for me to put into words.
I understand, John. You know that next to Jim, I always loved you best.
Carol.
I must go now, John. They don't want me to tire you. I'll come again in a few days.
Carol, darling, I'll have to get well quickly so we can be together always.
Yes, John. Just as soon as you're completely well.
Come in.
Well, good morning, John.
Hello, Newmark. Nice of you to drop in.
You seem to be getting on splendidly. I see they put you in a regular room now. No more bars on the door, eh?
No, and I hope to be leaving altogether soon.
I'm sure you will. You're looking better all the time. You've got that old fire back in your eyes. Well, I'll drop down again soon.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Hello, Farrington.
Henry, it's nice to see you.
Good to see you looking so well. They tell me you'll be going home tomorrow.
Yes, can't tell you how grateful I am.
Nothing to be grateful for, Dr. Farrington. After all, it was your treatment that cured you. Now you'll be able to carry on just where you left off.
It will be wonderful to get back to work again.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Oh, by the way, Miss Cartwright sends her greetings.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you at the hospital.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, Farrington.
Huh?
It's me, Farrington. Hobo. You remember me, don't you?
Oh, yes. Hobo. I'm all right, Hobo. I'm all right. You've got to make them understand. I'm well. I'm not crazy. I'm well. They're going to let me go home. They've taken the bars away, Hobo. Hobo, tell them.
Taken the bars away?
Hobo. I'll tell you a secret. You remember that time you came to see me in the jail?
Yes, of course. Do you remember?
Oh, certainly. I remember. There's nothing wrong with me, I tell you. But, Hobo, you were right. You were. I was faking. I was faking all the time. I wasn't deranged, but I fooled them. Didn't I, Hobo? I fooled them all but you.
Yes, you fooled them, John.
And now I'm going home. They've all told me so. Newmark, Henley, Miss Cartwright, and Carol. Carol comes every day, you know.
We're going to be married.
I see. Well, I must be running along now. I'll be back tomorrow.
No, Siebel, don't leave me here. Don't leave me. I'm going home. They said so. Don't leave me, Siebel. I'm all right. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me.
Well, Siebel, hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. I thought in the beginning he might be faking, but I was wrong. He imagines you visit him, and Henley, and Mrs. Foster. He thinks she comes to see him every day. He thinks he's going home, and he says we've taken the bars off the door.
Siebel! Siebel, I'm going home! I'm going home! No bars on the door! No bars! No bars! Siebel, let me out of here! I'm sane, I tell you. I'm as sane as you are.
I would like to extend my thanks this week to Trevor Howard, whom you have just heard in the role of John Farrington in The Judgment. As usual, too, I'm sure you'd like me to express your appreciation to our excellent supporting cast. In next week's program, I myself shall have the pleasure of appearing for you in a story of my own choice, when I hope to have the pleasure of your company. Until then, au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier introduced Trevor Howard in this week's transcribed program. The music was under the direction of Sidney Torch. Theatre Royal is an NBC presentation produced and directed by Harry Allen Towers.
Hear Hollywood Story with Ida Lupino next on the NBC Radio Network.
You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is face.
Face?
Face.
Oh, it's yours?
Face. F-A-C-E.
Oh, you spell, too, huh?
You bet your life.
It's Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz series produced and transcribed from Hollywood and brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America, who invite you to see and drive the delightful, lovely DeSoto for 1956.
The time has come, it's very clear. The car you wanted is really here. It's delightful, it's lovely, it's DeSoto. You'll understand the reasons why. For once you drive it, you want to buy. It's delightful, it's lovely, it's DeSoto.
And now, here he is, the one, the only...
Well. Here I am again with $2,000 for one of our couples, and if any of them say the secret word, this duck will fly down and pay them $101. We've added a little money on account of the other shows now, you know. Arrivederci, duck, arrivederci. George, arrivederci to you, too.
Yes, well...
You know what that means?
Goodbye? Or
I guess so, or hello.
Go in good health or something?
Something like that.
Groucho...
Like Auf Wiedersehen in Spanish.
Yes. Arrivederci. Groucho, would you like to meet these people we have waiting back here?
Not particularly, no.
Well,
I don't see that I have much choice in the matter.
Would you come in, please? This is Odette.
Welcome to You Bet Your
Cado.
Life. What is it?
Cado. This is Odette Nasir Cado.
Say the secret word and you'll divide $101. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Odette and Nasir Cado, eh? Well, this is obviously fraudulent, but, Odette, I'll start with you. Where are you from?
Lebanon.
Lebanon? That's in Pennsylvania. I played there one night stand.
No, Lebanon in the Middle East.
The Middle East. And how long have you been married to this chap over here?
Married? He's my brother.
Brother? Well, this changes my entire attitude. I was beginning to dislike him, but now I think he's a charming fellow. As a matter of fact, he sort of grows on you. Could you give us some idea of what Nassau means in English?
شو اسم نصير
Victor.
Victor.
Victor?
Mhm.
Why don't you let him talk? He's your brother, not your husband, you know.
Well,
Do you always do the talking for the two of you?
Because I know a little better English than you do, so that's why I do the talk myself.
You know better English than he do, huh? Well, you didn't prove it that time, kid. Well, that's very interesting. If he's out with a beautiful girl and she asks him for a kiss, he says romantically, wait till I call my sister. What kind of work did you do in Lebanon?
Everything.
Everything. What did he do?
He's a musician, first of all.
A musician, first of all? And what does he after that?
And what?
Butcher.
A musician and a butcher? Well, how did you miss our orchestra, huh? There isn't a week that our boys don't slaughter some classic, huh? They're the only group I know who can play Brahms' Lullaby and make it sound like Rock Around the Clock. Well, tell us something about the romantic customs in your country. Are they much different than in America?
Yeah, not exactly like here.
No, well, tell us
The difference.
how a fellow courts a girl in Lebanon.
وكيف بلبنان عندنا العجوز.
كاستم العيدة هونيك ما فينا ناخذ البنت ونعزم العائلة كلها.
He said there in Lebanon, you can't take a girl out without taking her family with her.
You all go out together? That runs into money if you go to Disneyland or someplace like that. What are you two doing in this country?
Well, I'm entertainer, singer.
You're an entertainer? Oh.
And my brother is a musician.
Well, I mean, what kind of entertainer do you wear? Do you wear a bikini or something?
No, I sing.
You sing?
Mhm.
In a bikini?
No, I sing with a dress.
Oh. Well, and you're a musician? What do you play besides a meat cleaver?
Oud.
Out?
It's oud. It's something like
Well,
guitar.
you'll be out in a few minutes, but what do you play?
Oud. It's something like guitar or like a mandolin.
Well, could you give us a little sample of a Lebanese song, a Lebanese song?
I would like very much, but if we can get the oud, I think.
You have your oud with you?
Everywhere we go,
I didn't
we
notice
take
it when you walked in.
We got it every place we go.
You got an oud here?
Yes.
Well, you stay here and entertain the audience. I'll get your oud.
My brother will get it, don't worry.
Oh, I thought it was a watermelon. Well, okay, kids, fire away, huh? Well, jump in already, huh?
الليلة 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 سهرتنا حلوة الليلة 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 سهرتنا حلوة الليلة 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 سهرتنا حلوة الليلة 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 سهرتنا حلوة الليلة
Well, kids, that was wonderful. And Odette, your voice thrilled me. You made this old geezer wish just for the night he was a young Lebanese, huh? And now you're both nice kids, and I wish you both the best of luck in America. However, I assume you'd like to win a lot of money, wouldn't you? Do you both understand how to play this game?
Well, I think I do a little bit, but he doesn't know.
No. Well,
I need some help.
You need some help,
Mhm.
huh? Well,
And I think I got...
should I get somebody from the audience? Do you have any friends in the
I
audience?
got my cousin, he's there. Hasib
Cousin?
Kado.
Where?
Someplace here. Come over.
Would you stand up, please, and come down there and bring your knowledge with you? Well, his name is the same as yours, the last name,
Yes.
huh?
But he's
All
my
right.
cousin.
All right, well, we let the three of you guess, huh? We're very liberal here.
All of you step right in, though,
Yeah.
so there we are.
Well, you selected London, Paris, and Rome as your category. Do you understand that? These are questions on the three major European capitals. Let's see what you know about them. And remember, the more the questions were, the harder it is.
Start
with 80.
Okay.
$80? All right. What is the name of the London street that is synonymous with journalism and newspaperdom? Very famous street in London. Well, you don't know? No, it's Fleet Street. It's a very well-known street. Do you have any other cousins in the audience?
I guess he's gone.
Is this the only one you got out there?
She does need a lot more.
Huh?
She needs a lot more.
Is there another one out there?
Yes, I guess he's gone.
Well, bring him up. Where is she? Bring her. Where's the daughter? Come on up, kid. Huh?
You serious about that?
Yeah. Probably the whole audience is named Caddo tonight.
By the way, you have $50 left, however.
Yes, you have $50 left. You talk to them, and I'm casing this as it's coming up here. I'm off to Lebanon in the morning, huh?
If you'd step in here,
okay,
and you here, and we'll sort of, you fellas can stand.
Now, all right. Now, what are you going to go for? 60 or 100, 20? Or... Huh?
60.
60, huh? What is the name of the most famous cathedral of Paris? Another cousin wanted. Well, it's Notre Dame, huh?
Well, you lost half your 50. You now have $25.
Yeah.
I think
You're going to wind up with about 3 cents apiece, I think. All right, now what are you going to go for? 50? Okay, the city of London is situated on both sides of what river? Huh? That's right, the Thames. We call it the Thames.
Well, you now have $75.
Here's your last chance to beat the other couples. Now, what are you going to go for? 40, 90, 20, huh? 40? All right. The remains of an ancient amphitheater where gladiatorial contests were held still stands in Rome. What is the name of this arena? Probably the most famous arena in the whole world. It's in Rome.
I don't know the name. I've seen it, but I don't remember the name.
Is there an uncle in the audience?
Oh, no more.
It's the Colosseum.
And you wind up with $37.50.
Well, thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Sorry you didn't win more, huh? Goodbye.
It's here now. The quickest, smoothest, easiest method of drive selection ever invented. Revolutionary new push-button driving. It's a precisely engineered mechanical system that gives you fast, sure control. And the great new DeSoto for 1956 has it. To put the car in any gear range, just push a button.
You'll understand the reasons why. For once you drive it, you want to buy. It's delightful, it's the lovely, it's the DeSoto.
And DeSoto is the medium-priced car that offers you push-button driving. Treat yourself to a real thrill. Drive the great new DeSoto tomorrow. And to give the whole family the thrill of their lives, consider a new DeSoto for Christmas. So start living tomorrow. Drive a DeSoto before you decide.
And now, Groucho, I'd like you to meet Miss Marjorie Glass and Mr. Russell Sharp. So, folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Well, welcome for the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Say the secret word and you'll divide $101. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Marjorie Glass and Russell Sharp. Glass and Sharp. Well, there may be a few cutting remarks before we're through here. Huh? And your name is Russell Sharp. Huh?
That's right.
Where are you from?
Burb, Wisconsin, Ringling Brothers home.
Ringling Brothers?
Home, yeah.
Oh. What sort of work do you do, Mr. Sharp?
I'm a hobo.
Come again?
I'm a hobo.
You're a hobo? Well, I'm glad to meet you because I'm a bum. Huh? Well, actually, you don't look like a hobo. What is the difference between a bum and a hobo?
A bum won't work, and a hobo will work occasionally. It's kind of a mental complex there. You pick a little stake up and then look for the green to ride and move on to the next place.
You don't sound like a hobo. You're an unusually articulate fellow. Do you realize that, is this some more of the travel that you've done?
No, I managed about 30 years ago to give myself a college education.
Well, a college education can make a bum out of anybody. Well, how about traveling, Russ? I presume you hobos travel light. What do you get by with? Just a steamer trunk and a couple of suitcases?
Well, we're generally standing right in the middle of our wardrobe.
I see. In other words, if a strange dog takes a bite out of your trousers, you just head for a warmer climate.
You had it.
Well, do hobos still ride under trains, or are you riding under airplanes these days?
Well, you're still riding on the trains.
Well, how are the accommodations? What is it like in a lower Pullman?
Well,
do they have uppers and lowers under the train?
Well, you kind of pick your spot. Boxcar, gondola, flat car. Ride the tops. You ride facing into the end of the locomotive so that the windows go up and...
Wait a minute. You said the secret word, which is face, so you get $50.50, and your partner gets $50.50. Now, Marjorie, what sort of work do you do?
Well, I'm a gourmet.
You're a gourmet?
I'm a writer and a lecturer.
Is that so? Well, that's a coincidence. I'm a gourmet, too. I'm crazy about hominy grits and sow belly. What do you mean you write about food and drink? Do you write menus?
No, I've just written a gourmet dictionary. It's called How to Be Gourmet Wise. It's a guide to happy eating.
Oh, well, what do you think of the eating habits of the people in this country? How do we compare with the continental chowhounds?
Well, America is blessed with the most abundant variety of food in the whole world, but the people are really the worst nourished. That's because people eat too fast and they don't season their cooking. But I think...
What would you consider an exceptional meal as a gourmet? And don't worry about prices, since we're only pretending.
Well, let's start out with a pâté de foie gras. We could have homard.
Would you mind explaining that to the audience? What is a pâté foie gras?
Goose liver.
Goose liver. Right?
And then we could have homard on our speak, that's a lobster. And then we have maybe a famous French dish called the national dish, gigot d'agneau, that's leg of lamb.
Oh, I thought that was a movie actor. Huh?
And then we could have crème épinards à la crème, that's minced spinach with cream.
Oh, I thought that was a racehorse.
And the pomme de terre à nut, that's the scalloped potatoes.
Pumpernickel with what, did you say?
Pomme de terre à nut.
Oh.
And then we should have, by this time, we could have our
By this
salad.
time, we should have a stomach pump.
And of course, we should have a wonderful wine. Let's have champagne.
Yeah, okay. That's champagne for everybody.
And then we can have...
And you expect the average American housewife to cook this every night?
What was the special occasion, you
When
know?
she's in the movies in the afternoon, she rushes home at 6 o'clock and fixes this for her husband?
Well, it'll take all day to make it.
Well, you're not going to get the average American housewife to do this. They open up a can of corned beef hash and some baked beans.
If you're a gourmet, you can make corned beef hash taste good, too.
How do you do that?
Well, you could just use your imagination.
Oh, and don't use the hash at all. Well, you're an interesting couple, and I hope you win a lot of money tonight. And you're all ready to play You Bet Your Life?
That's right.
You know the rules of the game?
That's right.
In the race for the $2,000, the first couple won $37.50. And the secret word is face.
Okay, here we go. This is a dictionary quiz. And remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. Now, what do you want to start with? Anything from 10 to 100.
$50.
$50? Mm-hmm. What do you call the art or profession of preparing and stuffing animals?
Taxidermy.
That's right. Taxidermy is right.
Well, off to a good start. You have $150.
Now, to avoid confusion, I'd like you to discuss the answer and give me one answer between you because she may have an alternate answer. What are you going to go for? 50, 60, 70? 70?
Mm-hmm.
All right. For $70, what does the word purloin mean? P-U-R-L-O-I-N.
Steel.
Steel is right.
You now have $220.
Now, what are you going to go for? 80? 40? 80. What does the word reiterate mean?
Repeat.
That's right. To say over again, to repeat.
You now have $300.
He's going to leave here in a Pullman in a lower drawing room. Here's your last chance to beat the other couple.
$100.
For $100, what is the word for goods deliberately cast overboard to lighten a vessel in distress?
$100.
When a vessel is in trouble.
Salvage. Ballast.
Ballast.
No, I'm sorry. It's, I was rooting for you, but it's jetsam.
Well, they wound up with $150.
Well, that's more than you came in with, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. And you also got $50.50 in the secret word. Thank you.
Well, Groucho, just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Mrs. Marjorie Kuntz to be on the show, and her partner is Mr. Geza DeRosner. So, folks,
we got some dillies here tonight, huh? Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide $101. You each get $50.50. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Now, Marjorie Kuntz, I'll start with you. Where are you from, Marjorie?
I'm from Tyler, Texas, Groucho.
From Tyler, Texas? Well, you're a very good advertisement for the Lone Star State.
Thank you.
Are you married or single?
I'm married.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. You're Mr., let's see, Giza de Rosner, huh?
That's right. Giza.
Yeah, well, that's obviously a phony name, but what kind of a name is it?
It's a Hungarian name.
Oh, Hungarish, huh? What part of Tennessee are you from, Giza?
From a small town in Hungary called Nagykőmete, the west side of the country.
Oh. That isn't Lebanon, huh?
No, that is a small town on my father's estate.
Oh, in your father's estate? Who was your father, the king, or did he just own a string of do-it-yourself laundries?
No, he was a general of the Hungarian army called Baron Kálmán de Rosner.
Oh, well, you're a real blue blood, eh, Giza? Too bad we aren't on color television there. Eh? You could make a small cut in your finger and be a sensation. Well, are you a baron or a count or a duke?
Well, I was a baron when I came to this country. I dropped the title.
Oh. Now, Marjorie, are you a housewife or do you have a job?
No, I work for the Firestone Tire and Rubber Company.
Oh. Well, what do they manufacture?
Well, different types of tires and miscellaneous airplane parts.
What kind of tires do you make, Marjorie?
I don't make tires. I make airplane parts.
What kind of work do you do?
Well, we use different little implements, including large scissors, and we pull stock from rollers. And then we have patterns.
You what?
We pull the stock from rollers.
What do you mean, rollers?
Well, they're huge rollers that the stock is rolled on. Then you pull it off and lay it onto a table, and then you have your pattern, and you just cut around it.
Mm-hmm. You do that all day?
Yes.
And what part of the airplane does it go on when it's finally completed?
You got me. I don't know.
You sit there all day cutting out rubber dolls and you don't know what you're doing.
I just do what I'm told.
Well, where does all this rubber come from, do you know?
Why, sure. It comes out of the warehouse.
You certainly have the facts at your fingertips. How do you like your job, Marjorie?
I think it's the greatest.
You
learn something new every day.
Well, I guess you do. Apparently it has nothing to do with rubber tires. Well, I've certainly enjoyed this little peek into a major industry. You know, this is really the strength of our economy. It's the highly skilled technician, armed to the teeth with that old American scientific know-how that keeps our factories moving and humming. I'm not moving an inch tonight until I double-check every tire on my car. Well, Giza, let's get back to you for a minute, huh? I've seen movies of noblemen, you know, kissing women's hands, bending over. Do they still do that over in Europe, or is that strictly a Hollywood conception of foreign courtliness?
No, it's being done, and it's a practice in Hungary.
Oh. You get a lot of practice in Hungary at that?
Well,
Marjorie, would you mind sticking out your mitt? Let's see how it works. Go ahead, Giza. Give her a smooch on the Duke.
Properly?
Marjorie, you've now been kissed on the hand by a real blown-in-the-bottle Hungarian baron. And my advice to you is, count all your fingers. Well, how'd you like it, Marjorie? Did you prefer it to our pedestrian way?
Personally, I like that American way.
American. The Hungarians kiss the same as we do. Only they just like to spend a lot of time browsing around on the outskirts. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead with the quiz now, all right? You're going to play You Bet Your Life. You both know the rules?
Well, in the race for the $2,000, the second couple leads with $150.
You selected the color category, is that right? All of these colors are used in common expressions. Now, let's see if you can identify them.
We'll take the $100 one.
The $100 one? What is the expression involving a color that means an ordinance prohibiting sporting events or theatrical performances on Sunday? It's some kind of a law.
No, but it's good as guess as any.
We're going to guess blackball.
No, it's blue law. All right, now you still got a ways to go.
You still have $50 too.
Now, what are you going to go for this time?
90.
90. What is the expression involving a color that is the name of a vigorous dance popular in the 1920s?
Black. Black bottom.
Black bottom is right. Now,
climbed, you now have $140.
I will go for next one's 80.
80?
80.
What is the expression involving a color that means a memorable day? A memorable day in your life. What kind of a day?
I would say that I painted the town red.
Now, what is the name of the day?
A pink day?
No. It's a red letter day.
Oh.
Well, you now have $70.
All right, you're going to go for 70?
Sure.
Here's your last chance to beat the other couples. What is the expression involving a color that means brains or intellect? What do they call them?
Gray cells.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's close enough. It's gray matter, but gray cells, we'll give it to you anyhow.
$140.
Thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers.
Thank you very much.
That means that Miss Glass and Mr. Sharp with $150 in just 1 minute get the chance at the $2,000 question. Have you seen the delightful, lovely DeSoto for 1956? It's delightful to drive, lovely to see, because it's designed for the super highway age. With great new power, up to 255 horsepower, sensational new driving convenience, push-button driving, and outstanding new beauty. The new forward look for 1956. Listen to Fran Warren.
The time has come, it's very clear. The car you've wanted is really here. It's delightful, it's the lovely, it's DeSoto. You'll understand the reasons why. For once you drive it, you'll want to buy. It's delightful, it's the lovely, it's DeSoto. You can tell at a glance that this swell car is far in advance. You can hear that great big engine murmuring low. Raring to go, so make sure you see and drive the new DeSoto. Why, man alive, it's delightful, it's the lovely, it's delirious, it's the living, and it's the latest, it's the limit, it's the lux, it's DeSoto.
Now, Groucho, here's Miss Glass and Mr. Sharp all set for the $2,000 question. Right back here.
For $2,000, I'll give you 15 seconds to decide on a single answer between you. Think carefully and please no help from the audience. One of the first Americans to gain an international reputation as a man of letters was the author of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and other works. For $2,000, who was this author? Who wrote Sleepy Hollow? Talk it over. I hope so. All right, what is the answer you two have decided upon?
Irving Washington.
What is
Irving.
Washington Irving is right, huh? Well, judging from the reaction of this audience, that's a very popular victory, Russell. You win $2,000, and how much in the quiz, George?
$150 in the quiz.
And the secret word?
Right, yeah.
How much is that all, George?
Oh, I wasn't keeping track, as a matter of fact.
Go over it lightly.
It's $2,251 because he held up a blackboard down there.
Oh, did he? Well, congratulations from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers of America. You bet your life.
That's great. Be sure to tune in again next Wednesday night at this same time for the Groucho Marx Show, when the big question will be worth $1,000. Don't miss the Chrysler Corporation's big TV show on another network. And don't forget Groucho's television show, also brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America, who invite you to visit your neighborhood showroom tomorrow to see and drive the delightful, the lovely DeSoto for 1956.
And when you drive in, tell them Groucho sent you. Good night, folks, and remember, it's delightful, it's the lovely, it's DeSoto.
Folks, here's a reminder from the National Safety Council. Do not rely on drivers seeing you on poorly lighted streets or in roadways at night. Carry a flashlight, wear light-colored or reflective clothing, or carry something white or reflective. You Bet Your Life, transcribed from Hollywood, is produced by John Goodell. Directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meakin. This is George Fenneman signing off for the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces throughout the world.
Here, do you know something? If you stop eating bird's eye beef burgers and eat these cheap ones, alright, you'll save Mum enough money to buy me a Leeds United tracksuit. Fantastic. I mean, they look the same, don't they? Might look same, but they don't taste the same. You can't tell the difference. Well, I can. The cheap one's yours.
Bird's eye. Somehow other beef burgers just don't taste the same.
Bring out the Branston. Because the crisp vegetables and the one and only tangy sauce in Branston pickle bring out the best in your food.
Standing in a bus queue,
Sitting in the traffic,
letting other people plan the way you go. It's time you broke away. Believe in freedom. Believe in Honda. Going when you like, from door to door, your Honda bike and you. Believe in freedom. Believe in Honda. Going where you like, your Honda bike and you.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, the month of March brings cold winds and the big blow, income tax returns. Our friend Honest Harold is following the good old American custom and getting his return in on the last day. It's the morning of March 15th, and we find Harold just finishing making out his form.
Well, that just about does it. Let's see. Better make sure I get down all my income. There's my salary. That sure didn't take up much space. I put down that Christmas bonus the radio station gave me. 3 Vaughn Monroe records. Well, I guess that's all the income I have to declare. Oh, I did get a 50-cent refund on those old citronella bottles Grandpa left down in the cellar. Nah, the government wouldn't be interested in that.
Still working on your income tax, Harold.
I just finished it, Mother.
My, I don't see how you do it. Filling out that complicated form all by yourself.
Oh, it really wasn't much, Mother. All it takes is a little intelligence, a keen mind, hair-trigger thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. It's a wonderful feeling, though, having your income tax all made out, Mother. And I don't want to be late with it. The government needs the money, you know.
How much are you sending the government?
Oh, I get a refund of $1.60.
Harold, I just thought of something.
What's that, Mother?
I wonder if I have to pay income tax this year.
Mother, what income did you have?
Well, it wasn't exactly income. I traded a chocolate cake for a pillow with Washington, D.C. embroidered on it.
A pillow with Washington, D.C.? What's that got to do with income tax?
Well, I thought it might be a capital gain.
Very good, Mother, very good.
That was a quip I read in the Pathfinder.
Oh? Well, that's one quip that should have passed in the night.
What?
Skip it, Mother, nautical term. Well, I think I'll drop down and see how Doc and Peter are coming with their income tax. Maybe I can help them, huh? Might as well stop by and see Florabelle, too. Be kind of fun to help her.
Harold.
Well, all I have to do now is put this tax return in the envelope.
Do you want me to mail it for you, Harold? I'm going right downtown.
All right, Mother. Thanks. Here you are. Ye gods, what's that?
Oh, that's Mr. Walker. He's calling for me in his tractor.
Mother, his tractor?
Well, his Rio is in the garage today. He's getting his 100,000-mile checkup.
Where's that rickety Romeo taking you today?
We're going to a meeting of the Sunny Side of 70 Club. We're both on the taffy pull committee. Come in, Ogilvy.
Ogilvy.
Good morning.
How are you, Ogilvy?
Just fine. How are you, ma'am?
Good morning, Mr. Walker.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Sonny. Thought you was a rubber plant.
Very funny.
Well, maybe I was stretching things a little.
Guess he reads the Pathfinder, too.
Well, Mrs. Hemp, are you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
My carriage awaits without, fair lady.
Some carriage looks more like a cement mixer.
I'll get my hat, Mr. Walker. I think I'll wear the one with the plume today.
Well, gotta be going.
You want to lift downtown on my tractor, Sonny?
What?
Haven't got any room up front, but you can sit on the corn shucker.
No, thanks. Do I look like an ear of corn to you?
Want me to answer that, Sonny?
Yeah, they're pretty cute, Mother and Mr. Walker. It's a wonderful feeling to have your income tax all mailed out. All made out and mailed. But old Doc Yak hasn't finished his yet. Think I'll have a little fun with the old horse doctor.
Come in. Oh, hello, Hare.
Hello, Doc. What you doing?
I'm trying to make out my income tax.
Well, mine's all finished and mailed. Didn't have a bit of trouble.
Well, yours are simple to make out, but don't forget I got 17 dependents.
What?
Well, there's Silver Moon, my horse.
Yep.
And Evangeline, my cocker spaniel, and her 12 puppies.
Oh, my goodness.
And then there's Arthur, my goat. Yes, come on in, Arthur.
Doc, you can't put down animals for dependents. Arthur, you're a goat.
I don't see why not. The form says a dependent is anyone who earned less than $500. And that goat didn't make a cent last year.
That's what you think.
Well, anyway, he receives over half his support from me. Why, I've kept him in tin cans ever since he was a kid. Haven't I, Arthur?
Doc, are you really going to list your animals as dependents?
Oh, of course not, Harold.
You had me worried there for a minute.
I couldn't list Arthur the goat. A dependent has to be closely related to you.
Of course.
And Arthur and I are only second cousins.
Believe me, Doc, you're a lot closer than that. Bet Florabelle's having a lot of trouble with her income tax. I'll just be big-hearted and offer to help her. While I'm adding up her income, maybe I can deduct a kiss or two.
Oh, Harold.
Well, hello, Florabelle. Just happened to be passing by. Thought I'd drop in case you needed any help with your income tax, as long as I was passing by.
Now, Harold, I'm on to you.
Huh?
Last time you helped me with my income tax, it took us 3 hours to get past my Social Security number.
Well, it was a long number.
While you were adding up my income, you kept trying to kiss me. You said that was part of the withholding tax.
I did.
You're not going to fool me this time. I'm going to do my income tax all by myself.
Oh, well, I tried. See you later, Florabelle.
Of course, if you want to come in and keep me company.
Huh?
You can just sit and watch me if you promise to behave yourself.
Sure. Well, shall we go in?
All right. Now, you sit right there on the sofa.
Why don't you sit on the sofa, too? It's more comfortable.
Ah, now, Harold, none of your tricks. Remember, you promised.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just sit over here at the table. Now, let's see where I was. Oh, enter your total wages and salary, yeah.
Gosh, Florabelle looks cute in that apron. That ink smudge on her nose. Yoo-hoo, Florabelle.
Harold, now you stop disturbing me. I'm having an awful time figuring out my deductions.
You want me to come over there and help you?
No, I don't. I'll come over there.
Well.
Yes, I'll just sit here beside you. But remember, it's strictly business.
Oh, sure.
Maybe I'd better sit a little closer so you can see the small print.
Yeah. Your hair is tickling my nose.
Do you like my new perfume, Harold?
Yeah.
It's called Monsoon Madness.
Well, here comes Hurricane Harold.
I think I'll turn on the radio. A little music might help me concentrate on my income tax.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, I declare, they're playing one of our old songs. Remember when they played that at the senior class prom and you kept wanting to dance in the dark corners all night?
Yeah. I had on a rented tuxedo and my pants were too short.
Harold, why don't you sing it for me now, Tootsie Roll?
All right, cream puff.
I'll see you in my dream, hold you in my dream. Someone took you out of my arms. Still I feel the thrill of your charms, lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine, they will light my way tonight. I'll see you in my dream.
Oh, that was beautiful, Harold. After you finished singing that song to me at the dance, remember what I did?
What?
I gave you a kiss like this.
Yipe. You never kissed like that in high school.
Harold, him.
Huh?
The very idea. You getting romantic this way when you know I'm trying to do my income tax.
But
aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Yeah, I hate myself for doing things like this. Wonder if they ever open a window in this jail. Hello, Pete.
Oh, howdy, Harold. Excuse me a minute, boy. I'm on the phone.
Oh, go right ahead.
I'm talking to my girl, Eloise Zeigenfuss.
Oh?
Sorry, Eloise. A friend of mine just come in. What's that, Eloise? Well, I do declare, Harold, Eloise is jealous. She thinks you're another girl.
Oh, for goodness.
Eloise, it's just my friend Harold Hemp, Honey Bunch.
Honey Bunch.
And besides, Eloise, you know you're the only girl for me. Why, sure, girl. And that's the way I feel about you. Goodbye, Eloise. I do declare, Harold, she sent me oceans of love.
She sounds like she's talking underwater, all right. Pete, have you finished your tax report?
Well, I'm working on her, boy. I hope I get done by midnight.
Well, it's simple if you just follow the directions.
Well, I hope you got it right, boy. There's a special investigator in town.
Special investigator?
Yep, Internal Revenue man from Washington.
Oh.
Guess he's here to check up. See that nobody's trying to cheat on their income tax.
Cheat? Oh, well, I got nothing to worry about.
You sure you put down all your income, Harold?
Well, of course I did. Well, everything except 50 cents I got back in some old citronella bottles.
You are in trouble, boy.
Pete, the government isn't interested in a refund on some old bottles. What can they do with 50 cents in Washington?
Well, it'd buy Harry Truman a box of stationery.
Yeah, it could be. Gosh, I wonder if I am in trouble. Wish Mother hadn't mailed my income tax letter.
I hope that investigator don't catch you, Harry.
Oh, Pete, those fellows have got more important things to do than...
Good morning, gentlemen.
Well, good morning.
Are you the marshal here?
Yes, sir. Except on Sunday.
Well, I'm from Washington.
Oop. You're from Washington?
Yes. My name is J. Edgar Bensinger.
Uh-huh.
I'm a tea man.
A tea man? Oh, well, I'm a Sanka man myself.
You...
Harold, this is the man from the Internal Revenue Department.
Guess they keep you fellows pretty busy this time of the year.
Yes, unfortunately, a lot of people think they can cheat the government on their income tax. But they very seldom get away with it.
No, guess not. But I suppose you spend all your time going after the big fellas.
No, they're all criminals to us.
Oh.
No matter if they're trying to get away with $10,000 or 50 cents.
Zoink.
That's you, boy.
Quiet, Pete.
Yes, sir, there's only one place for a man that tries to cheat the government, and that's jail.
Jail?
It'll be nice having you here, boy.
Shut up, Pete.
Yes, sir, it makes no difference to us if it's $10,000 or 50 cents.
How'd you guess it? Well, nice to have met you, Mr.
Bensinger. J. Edgar. I don't believe I got your name.
My name? Let's see. Oh, yes, I'm Harold Hemp.
Hemp?
Yeah.
Well, I hope I never have to rope you in.
We'll return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. Judy Garland will be Bing Crosby's guest in a merry musical half hour with a decided Western flavor on CBS later this evening. Following this CBS Bing Crosby show on most of these same stations will be the world's welterweight championship battle between Charlie Fusari and Johnny Breton. That's two great broadcasts on CBS later tonight. Judy Garland as Bing Crosby's guest, and the Charlie Fusari-Johnny Bratton battle for Sugar Ray Robinson's vacated welterweight title. And now, back to Harold Perry as Honest Harold the Homemaker. Well, March the 15th has turned out to be a taxing day for Honest Harold. He forgot to include a 50-cent item in his tax return, and he has already given the letter to his mother to mail. Right now, we find Honest Harold in the living room, a very worried man.
Why did this have to happen to me, just when that T-man is in town? Say, maybe if I just offer to give him the 50 cents. No, I think I'm trying to bribe him. Is that you, Mother?
Oh, hello, Harold. I have some wonderful news.
Oh, what's that?
At our club meeting this morning, Mr. Walker and I were elected king and queen of the taffy pull.
Oh, that's very nice, Mother. I suppose you mailed my income tax return.
Harold, I have a confession to make. I didn't mail your letter.
What? You didn't?
No, I gave it to Dr. Yancey to mail.
Yeah.
Well, we met downtown just now, and he said he was going to the post office. I thought that way the government would be sure to get it.
Yeah, sure to get me, too.
What, Harold?
Nothing. Goodbye, Mother. Got to see Doc about jail. I mean, bail. Oh, mail. Oh. Doc! Oh, Doc! Wait up!
Huh? Oh, hello, Hal.
Doc, you're just the man I want to see.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, you see?
It's nice of you to say that, Harold.
But...
And I want you to know that I always enjoy seeing you, too.
Doc, will you keep quiet a minute?
Oh, all right, Harold. I won't say a word.
My mother just gave you a letter to mail. What'd you do with it, Doc? Doc, say something.
You told me to keep quiet, Harold.
All right, Doc. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Good. Now, did you mail the letter?
Well, here's what happened. See, I was on my way to the post office when I passed the pet shop.
Yeah?
I saw the cutest little puppy in the window. I just had to go in and say hello.
Oh, my goodness.
And then the letter fell out of my pocket, and I reached over to pick it up.
The letter?
No, the puppy.
What happened to the letter?
Oh, the puppy picked that up.
Oh.
She was a retriever, Har.
Doc, did you mail the letter?
Well, every time I started to leave, that little puppy went...
Sounds like the lunch whistle at the laundry.
Oh, so I just couldn't leave her.
Please, Doc, what about the letter?
Well, Pete came along and I gave it to him to mail.
Oh.
Well, Harold, I couldn't leave that little puppy. Why, you should have heard her.
Doc, why don't you go home and take a distemper shot? I gotta find Pete. Pete!
Oh, howdy, Harold.
Pete!
You sure was speeding along there, boy. You better watch it. It's a 15-mile zone.
Pete, what'd you do with that letter the doc gave you to mail?
Letter?
Yes, it had my tax return in it.
Oh, yeah. Now, let me see. What did I do with that?
Come on, Pete. What's the matter with you? Can't you remember anything?
Boy, I swear since I fell in love with Eloise, I'm in A days. I just go around singing to myself, I love you, a bushel and a peck.
Pete!
A bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck.
Pete, listen.
Doodle-oo, doodle-oo.
Pete, will you stop that doodling? Did you mail the letter?
Oh, say, I remember now. I just put it in that mailbox there on the corner.
Oh, no.
Doodle-oo, doodle.
You're crazy in the noodle. Goodbye. Well, guess there's no use hanging around this mailbox. The letter's in there, and I'm out here. Say, maybe I can talk Fred the mailman into giving it back to me. He owes me a favor. I was a witness for him in court the time that Airedale bit him in Zone 26. Let's see here. What time's the next pickup? 5:20. Guess I'll just have to wait. Wonder if I could see my letter if I looked in the box. Wouldn't hurt to take a peek. Yeah. There's my letter right on top. Yeah. Might just stick my little hand in there. See if I can touch it. Small opening. I better get my hand out. Somebody might think I was stuck. Darn it.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. Eve J. Edgar.
How are you, Honest Harold?
Hello, Mr. Bensinger.
Having trouble getting your hand out of that mailbox?
Oh, is this a mailbox? Thought it was a Coca-Cola machine.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get my nickel back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. there. Got my hand out.
I'm glad you weren't tampering with the mail. You know, you could get a jail sentence for that.
You can?
Yes, almost as long as for cheating on your income tax. I'll be very interested in looking over your tax return, Honest Harold.
Oh, brother.
Well, see you later. If I had the wings of an angel over these prison walls, I would fly.
Hey, nice voice. Oop. Why doesn't that mailman get here? 10 minutes late now. Getting cold, too. He got Mr. Walker and his tractor.
Hey, hello, Sonny.
He's gonna stop.
Whoa, Nellie. Whoa. Yeah, I've been having that trouble ever since I dropped a cake of yeast in the gas tank. Hey, what are you hanging around here for, Sonny?
If you must know, I'm waiting for Fred the mailman.
Well, you'll have a long wait. Fred's laid up with a lumbago today.
What? Well, who's taking his place?
I am.
Oh, no.
Yep. Always call on me in emergencies. I'm in the mailman's reserve. Company B. One side, Sonny. The mail must go through. Yeah, let's see what we got in here.
Mr. Walker,
Just a minute, Sonny. I'm sorting the mail. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Hazel Wilkins is writing to her old boyfriend in Charlieville again. Must have broken up with that window blind salesman.
Mr. Walker, there's a letter of mine in there, and I'd like to have it back.
Sonny, do you realize that's tampering with the U.S. mail?
But it's my letter.
Not when it gets in this box, it ain't. It's the property of the U.S.
But, Mr. Walker, if I don't get the letter back, I might go to jail.
Oh, that's too bad.
Now, look here, Walker. I've got to have that letter.
Over my dead body.
Don't tempt me.
Yeah. Well, I guess I got all the mail. Let's get this bag on my shoulder. There. Yeah, see you later, Sonny.
But, Mr. Walker, wait a minute, please.
Can't wait. Mail's got to go through. Neither snow nor sleet nor gloom of night. Well, something like that.
Mr. Walker, you don't know what this means to me.
Can't tell you from the mailbox, Sonny. You both look kind of green. Torpedoes, full speed ahead.